Hey, look, it looks like we are not restarting the stream. Hi, let's do that all over again.
Hey, speaking of coolness, look at that. I'm posting that right there in the chat. So if people want to go look at the Patreon, it's there.
Also, why did our background go away?
It's going crazy.
There we go. It just had a thunk a little bit. It's dumb. It didn't pass second grade. Our computer is actually taking the computer's only 3 years old, so he's a young boy. He's also an old boy by now. Hi guys, welcome to Second World. This is a 5e game. Pathfinder, Greyhawk, Innistrad, tal'dorei.
Timer.
Timer has technically have to restart because I'm taking all that out, obviously. Let's thank our friends. Hey, Lynn, you're there right now. I'm not ready for this stream. Nobody is. Apparently. Why don't you put the information for the Elysian comic and her information is down below, both on for Twitch and on YouTube. So you can sign up for Patreon and it has some awesome, cool artworks. Also, 3 hours voiceover work. $1 a month is all it takes to become a cool kid. You ain't cool unless you have more than $1 a month. Sorry, poor kids. You're in America now. Also thank Talon Claw. They do. If you put the.
Hopefully you can read this professionally written code.
Yeah, if you put Divine Conquer on their Etsy, which their information is down below, you get 10% off these amazing DM screens, or these awesome dice sculpt, or these amazing dual.
That's amazing.
Okay, cool. I just don't want to drop my minis. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
It's so beautiful.
Alrighty.
Look at that.
Let's. Nope, that goes here. I need this. Let's introduce ourselves before we jump into our intro. Hi, I am Jesus. I'll be your DM for today. We have over in the aether.
Over on the ether. The mime.
I'm trapped.
Oh,
It's me.
okay. I thought you were miming. I'm like, man, we cannot have more audio issues.
I will be playing Wes, the Barbarian, from afar.
From afar.
From afar.
Hi, my name's Coleton. I will be playing Ariell, the Angel Paladin.
Don't mind me. I'm just doing something.
Hello everybody, I am Tabatha. I will be playing Oria, the Loxodon Druid.
Exquisite.
Hello everybody,
Exquisite.
I am Ron and I will be playing Senven, the Drow who hides behind the Barbarians because he's smart.
He's not the arrow catching anymore at the moment.
Hi, I'm Dad/Dickie/Richard, known as the smart Reefer the Barbarian.
Kind of OP, not really, but strong.
Poor spiders.
Not 1v1s, mechanical spiders. Oh, and I'm Cow. And I don't move, but I'm a high elf rogue artificer. My name's Jeremiah, not Cow.
Thank
Not
you,
Cowrabao.
Thank you, Daryl.
Kelsey's not here, guys.
Well, Kelsey's not here.
Kelsey's
I
not
believe
here.
they're still in Disney World.
Yep,
Which,
they're at Disney.
Disney.
Dinny.
All right, let's roll that motherfucking intro.
One.
All right, guys. So let's recap on what happened last time here on Divine and Conquer.
Here on Divine and
So,
Nothing happened.
you guys were sent on a mission. Since you guys are the good guys and the heroes, this is apparently, according to the head of the Palatha house, the 6th house within the Drow state, this is what you should be doing anyway. The mission is pretty simple. Go kill the High Mistress.
Easy enough.
Easy enough. One little murder, and then
Hell no.
engrave
Small murder.
the 6th house's emblem onto her, so that Lot's divine intervention has come through, and she has personally selected her new queen, essentially.
I don't serve Loth, but that's not how religion works.
Actually,
That's how Loth works.
Loth works.
You murder somebody, and then you get promoted.
Ugh.
Because Loth's
Yikes.
like, good job.
Yeah, politics. You know how that goes. So, you were given a secret map to go into the old piping system, the underground, to go underneath the house and come in. The cloak to go to the city was you guys were going to be food
That was the plan.
for the goblins. The benevolent drow sometimes feed the goblins.
That was the
And
plan.
essentially you were pushed off the cliff in a location that you could easily hang and continue moving. When the goblins started marching up, a daylight spell was casted and a fog cloud was casted to distract the goblins. That panic caused the arachnid mechas to, I say mechas, but they're just large robots, to climb and investigate what's happening, essentially have a skirmish with the goblins. As you guys were moving alongside, transferring from the I will let you guys handle that. As you guys were moving down the mountainside, unfortunately one person fell, which caused a chain reaction. A second fell, and Oria with Thornwood, I believe, was able to catch last, but not. Oh, Senven. There you go.
And I had Laz.
You had last.
But Laz we couldn't keep
but-
hold of.
But you
Angel
could not
Friend.
keep a hold of Sylvia. Unfortunately, she fell.
Sylvia.
I forgot about that.
Once you guys reach a safe location, Ariell bolted to go rescue her, and then others followed. Oria, Senven, Cow, and West, leaving Lass and Reefer inside one of the pipes.
You know, the two people who
In the
danced in the
dark.
garden. Yeah.
Since the party was split, you guys discovered that Sylvia is miraculously fine. Some liquid on her mouth, but somehow fine. She was unconscious for most of the day, but eventually came to and only said one word before passing back out, and that wasn't a rule. So, Reefer took down, almost single-handedly, a large spider that should have been a hard fight for you all, but Reefer decided that, nah, that bitch is mine.
1v1. In a way.
Reefer don't like spiders.
You guys traversed through the underground, through the pipe systems, killed some dark mantles that obviously had some drow that they have eaten that were either there hiding or escaping for whatever ends.
More nat 20s.
More natural. Went underneath the system, the old house, fought a hook horror, and killed off 3 imps that were going to sound the alarm. Next, you guys... Should have been 3. Well, no, 2. Sorry, 2 imps. Apologies, 2 imps.
Cal killed one.
Cow killed one.
With that ridiculous.
Yeah. You guys went up the stairs, killed off one of the drow that was just there keeping watch. The last 2 that were coming down also met their end, and right now you are technically inside the household, in the stairs. And that's where we're going to continue.
Yes.
So, Elysian Vagabonds. Play.
Elysian Vagabonds.
What do we do?
My first question: are we to the party? Are we resting?
I would
I'm outside, I'm-
Good.
You
Behind
Ori's
bodies.
currently putting bodies and putting them behind stone.
If we're short resting, I am gonna ritual my drow flask that we found.
Right.
Identify.
You're going to cast Identify spell,
Yes.
or are you going to do the other thing that you know how to do?
No, I'm gonna identify it because if it's poison, I don't want to do poison.
Okay. Alrighty. So, you... So that is... If everyone, other than Cowrabao, since he is casting the ritual for
An hour.
An hour.
If
Roll.
if
Are you
our-
just casting the ritual on the flask? Are you looking at the flask? Are you touching the flask in any way?
It's gonna be there, and I'm gonna ritual identify.
Okay. All right. That's what we're doing. So, unfortunately, you cannot take a short rest for this.
Yeah.
But
I know.
anyone else
It's
that
fine.
wants to, you can roll up to your maximum hit die
I have-
for a short rest.
I am full health.
So what's
B
the
shapes
roll?
come back.
Take
So
any
go
damage
back to
whatsoever
max?
for anything.
no, I'll roll.
Yeah. So
Roll
it's
your-
essentially
What
you
is
can
it
roll
again?
as many d12s up to your level, so 7 d12s
Okay.
plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, D12.
And- yeah. No,
Okay.
for you
No.
it's a d8 because you are a
Yeah.
monk.
Yeah,
Depends.
we're D8.
Depends
for
on the
us,
class.
D8.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Okay, we'll do
during
it.
the
Okay.
short rest, once Wes sees that Sylvia is
Yeah,
up
you're down.
and conscious, he's just going to check to
So you
make
can
sure
roll
she's
up to
alright.
7. You don't have to.
She
roll
looks
7. You
fine,
can just keep rolling,
but
like
she's a little
one by
achy.
one until you're happy
Okay.
of your
Roll
HP.
7. I like rolling. That's how I roll.
Because if you roll that and then you do another
giving
short
Sylvia's
rest,
many
you don't have any
apologies.
dice to roll. You know,
Got it.
Well, Ariel, your
So I don't
girlfriend's
have to
up.
roll all of them.
Not really.
you can roll. Yeah, you don't have to roll all of them. You can just roll one and then you heal for
Yeah.
that. If you're
Anything
happy, roll another one.
anyone wants to do on their short rest?
Like, don't roll all 7.
As long as you're not doing
we
anything
might need,
anything extremely physical for more than 30 minutes, you can get a short rest.
I'm
So-
just watching
Yeah,
the
roll.
door.
Okay.
That's it. So
Gee, I hope no one talks to me.
7.
7
Yeah.
plus con, right?
Yeah, Oria's gonna
7 plus
probably
your
do
con.
that.
What's
Thank you
plus
for reminding me,
Constitution
Dick.
Plus 3.
is plus
Oh,
7,
no.
8, 9. I'm at
Yeah,
full health
yeah.
again. Yay.
For each die.
Yeah.
Oh, for each die?
Yes, for each
Plus
one.
21.
Mm-hmm.
No, plus
Plus 9.
plus 9. 21, 24, 27.
So you heal for 27. And mark down how many you've used. So if you take another short rest, you only have 7 in a day for right now.
Right.
So, yeah, just mark, I guess, 3 from here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just looking out the door, make sure no one's
Alright, roll
coming over.
perception.
I don't see crap.
What did
Not
you get?
one.
This is my flask for me.
You are extremely certain that it is. No, actually, it's quiet. You hear no noise. The door at the ceiling, as the stairs are spiraling upwards within this tunnel, it's not moving. And you just get this itch of paranoia starting to spring through your neck. Someone's coming any second. No one comes for about a minute or two. Someone's coming. So you're waiting about maybe 20 or 30 minutes. But for you, it feels like an hour. So this is going to be an eternity of you just waiting for someone to come and nobody is showing up thus far.
Make you feel.
So anything anyone else wants to do within their short rest, other than identify, look at bodies.
I am glad.
I guess once she would hide the bodies,
Mhm.
it's just kind of like going over to everybody. And again, she's gonna probably try talking with Wes, like,
Okay.
Oh boy.
just again.
Wes'
You can move the
disposition
camera
is,
towards you so they can
very
see.
aloof
Oh,
and-
the last the camera.
Mm,
If you want to just move that to you, so it's more
Yeah.
personal.
There.
what am I staring at? Oh god.
She's just gonna give you that stern mother look.
What? What do you want? I mean,
Here's my ritual trick.
I'm concerned.
well, there's a lot of things to be concerned about in this moment.
And she's gonna just stare harder at Wes.
My question is, how loud are you guys talking?
Not loud. It's
Okay.
angry whisper.
Okay, angry whispers. Understood.
Stage whisper.
Stage
Understood.
whisper there. Yeah.
How dare you?
So, if no one else is gonna do anything else, your ritual, it's coming to an end, and you feel really concerned because usually you start getting some sort of inclination, at least to which school of magic it comes from, and you're getting nothing, and you're actually really concerned that this is something really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And then when your ritual is done, performed, you get no information. Nothing.
We rested.
Yeah.
Is
So,
it liquid inside?
It is liquid, so you know it's not magical.
do a thing.
Okay.
If something happens, save me.
Cork it.
Cal, what are you doing? 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 Cal, what are you doing?
It's really fine whiskey.
Cal, what is it? Is it poison? Are you dying?
I only gave you like 3 clues earlier.
I'm keeping it.
All right.
What is it?
So
What is
you
it?
know that nobody else does.
What?
I'm gonna whisper it to Oria so that.
At least she knows.
At least she knows to keep it away from West. Good idea.
Okay.
You hypocrite.
So this was a whisper.
And it's
You can
because
be
it's
wine, but-
very delicious, and they'll know I'm alcoholic.
So
Cal, was it poison?
But I will look at Wes and give him the look. Just without
look?
without Oria's when Oria kind of looks away, it will like.
all right, you get that look.
Later.
Any?
Can I roll perception on that, please?
Oh no.
Sure. Stealth versus perception. Let's see how we do it. Sleight of hand. This will be a sleight of hand, not stealth. Sorry.
17.
You
Here's a bitch ass liar.
you think you're being sneaky when you're like, and then as soon as you turn, Ori is just right there.
Like, it's water, Wes, water.
I'll have you know.
What?
No, I was gonna. Oh, I thought he was trying to say that to Oria. I was gonna be like, don't even do that because I have keen smell. We're not gonna be children here. This is the last place to be children.
That's my signal that it's water.
You've been resting for about an hour.
Okay.
Senven has been staring at the ceiling of the stairs, noticing to see if anything happens. Ever so nervously, but nothing comes through the door. You hear nothing. You are surrounded with stone, and from the architecture that you've seen, it's fairly common to have that extremely odd dark steel as most of the structure of these houses. So, it's within reason, but you hear nothing.
I just tell the group, guys, that's weird. I know we've made noise.
Has it been an hour already?
It's been an hour.
Okay, so
Nobody's
My
come
ritual's
down.
done.
Why
Yeah,
hasn't
ritual's
anybody come out? What's going on?
Because we killed everyone in that room.
Perception.
Above us.
Can I do that?
Freaking
Yeah.
me out.
Sure.
Maybe
yeah, I
not
kind of wanna.
13.
Everyone can roll perception.
13.
So it's been
13.
an hour.
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Wait, everyone's doing perception?
If everyone wants to. 2 people said it, and 3. Yeah. What did you get?
23.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
23.
I'm so freaked
Congrats, guys. You still got. You
out.
got that.
Yeah,
What did you
I'm
get?
freaked out right now.
I got 15.
15.
Wes
Okay.
got a 20.
Oh, let me roll for last.
Yeah.
That's pretty good so far.
16.
As you guys look
Oh,
up,
wait.
the.
18. So.
I mean, Senven's not wrong. You guys have been here for an hour. Not that you made terrible amount of noise. You guys were pretty stealthy here. You killed the things pretty quickly. No one ran up to alarm anybody. But it's been an hour. No one's come to open the door. You haven't heard a footstep. Your voices aren't terribly loud, but it echoes a little bit within the chambers. You are underneath a house, but you've heard nothing.
I think we should go
Agreed.
Go.
Up.
up. We came here to do a job, and if the target gets away, it's not going to be good for any of us.
What I wanna do is go to the door and check for traps or if it's locked.
Roll me investigation.
18.
18. It when you look at it and then you start moving throughout, it doesn't look trapped, but it is locked.
It's locked.
Yes.
It does it look magical or anything like that?
From what
From
you
what I know
investigated,
anyway.
it did not look like any magical traps. It didn't look like. It just looked like it's a complicated lock, but
Then
it looks like you need about 2 keys to actually move it open, which kind of not the thing, but it hints the 2 guards.
It's like I need basically 2 people to pick it.
It's just a little bit harder than it should be.
Okay.
But you think you can do it. with your roll.
Then yeah, basically
It's not out of your scope.
I'll tell the party and say like the door's locked. I think I can pick it, but it's gonna be a little difficult. But it is locked. I don't think it's trapped, as far as I know. Maybe somebody healer behind me if something happens.
Now this is the door that the other
Like the top door.
That's a scary door right there.
The one that actually enters into, you presume, the house.
Nothing came down from there.
Before we
nothing
go
went up
in.
there.
Oria, it might be wise to cast Pass Without a Trace. Cal, we're going to need you to go in, see what you can see, and then come back to us. So I don't want her being alerted. We came here to fight her and her alone. Any other guard or anyone else we have to fight is just going to make this that much harder.
Okay. The thing too is I don't wanna go too far before that pass without trace or to disappear.
You'll feel it.
Yeah.
To be actually honest, pass without a trace. No, it gives you +10.
plus 10 to stealth.
Yeah, you'll feel when you leave that threshold. You'll feel it 30 feet after you move. 36, 30,
30.
30, yeah.
We'll
You'll
try
feel it.
to stay within range of you, but you need to be on the front since I think you probably have the best chance of going in without being noticed.
Do we have a marching order in mind?
Then, and then I'll start.
I'll probably
Dickie.
be second since I probably have the second highest stealth.
Okay.
Then
Sylvia's
Oria,
going to
'cause
be
she's the one
directly
casting
behind
it,
you.
I would think, right? Unless you don't want to.
Who wants to be behind Senven?
Because
I'll be behind Senven.
Then I'll be behind West.
Behind Oria?
I guess.
I'll put Sylvia behind Oria, and then I will be behind Sylvia.
Who wants to take the rear?
If anything happens to Cal,
have
I
Laz.
want to be
I'll
there
take the
first to
rear.
help him.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Well,
don't.
What happened?
If anyone comes behind us,
What's up, Vic?
we're covered.
No, I was just saying, Wes would just say if anything happens to Cal, he wants to be the first one there to help him out.
Okay.
So that's why
understood.
he's behind Senven.
Okay, understood.
So yeah,
Alright.
mask on, hood on,
Okay.
and then I am gonna pick
Alright, roll me thieves tools.
18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
You open the first one now, you just need to do the second.
Okay, then
Roll again.
it's not broken, right?
Not broken, right?
It is even better. 18, but plus
Oh,
10.
okay.
28.
That's called 28. You have no idea why you were so nervous at the beginning. It's probably just all the tension of everything that is the Underdark. But this is...
Seven's like right behind you, breathing down your back, like all nervous.
It's
But
cold.
it opened. With that second high roll, I'll even throw in that you open it enough to not even make a noise
Okay.
on the second one.
On the second.
On the second one.
But the
You heard it.
first one.
I mean, keys
Yeah.
make some sort of noise.
I kind of want to
Peek.
grab door handle or whatnot, and then
Push
very,
up.
very, very slowly push it. And I kind of want to
Perception?
sense if it's doing any kind of sound to when I open.
Perception.
Wow, 10.
You kind of.
Why did I roll you?
It doesn't actually wouldn't make a wooden noise because it's steel. So
Mhm.
you move it, you
Mhm.
kind of look barely with your elven eyes. It's pitch black in this room. You see, what did you get again?
10.
No bodies. You see some furniture and barrels, but that's about it.
Kind of want to open it a tad more,
Smell.
and then I will call Senven out. Hey, you have better dark vision. You can see better in the dark. Can you
Yeah, you look for
Smell.
or
Smell?
smell? I can.
with the 10, you don't really get much. I mean, it smells humid, like vaporish, but that's about it.
You had to rub it.
Roll perception.
Good luck.
What's that? 16 plus
Do the high whiz.
plus 5, 21.
You see no feet, where you think someone might be hidden. You're looking dead into those corners with your superior dark vision surpassing what he can see, looking into the crevices of each corner of this room. It's pretty empty. There, again, barrels and furniture, but other than that, it looks empty.
And looks empty. Let's you and I go up there real quick and just kind of scope.
Okay. And I'm gonna go up there since Senven is gonna come up with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Wes to hold the door a little open so that people can see or whatever or hear.
Do you do so, Wes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
And I show him basically how much to hold it up.
He's a strong boy. He can.
I know. It's just
Yeah.
don't open it too much. That it's obvious. So yeah, we'll go in.
You guys go in. All right.
Yeah.
As you guys go
Stealthily.
into the other room, I need you to roll me
Sneaky.
stealth at +10 because you're still within the range of pass without a trace.
21.
I don't
21,
want to do
including your +10.
Yeah.
Okay.
35.
He is invisible.
You guys are
Oh, hold
pretty slender. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the 35.
Stupid elvish boosts. As you guys push up just like a tad bit of an inch or two more west, so they can go through. You guys are pretty slender, so you kind of squeeze in and look. As soon as you stand up, immediately you notice that the ceiling of this actually kind of a small room. The ceiling is pretty short. It's hot. You feel heat coming from the ceiling. The room is filled again with just furniture and barrels, but now that you're here, you're seeing that there's a lot of it. Cowrabao can see this now. You should have been able to see it earlier, and I apologize for not mentioning it. Just one little extra detail. The furniture all has cloth over it.
Okay. It looks like no one's been here.
Looks
Looks
like
like it's an empty house. Can I
That's
look
fine.
under the furniture or if it's whatnot,
you pick up a
if it's
sheet.
dusty,
You
whatever?
see a lot of things that are made out of wood and non-metallic items. It looks really old, but incredibly detailedly made. Nothing is without a masterwork craftsmanship.
Does it look like it's been used for have it been
actually
used
does
for a
not
long
look
time?
used at all. It looks brand new.
Like all
But
the furniture
really
that's in
old.
there?
Yeah. And
Storage unit.
Like yeah, can we tell if it's a storage unit or something?
yeah, the barrels are completely empty.
Storage.
Is there a door that we can see?
Yes.
come out from
there
this
would
room?
be not a door, but to one of the corners of the room, not against the wall, but an actual corner. You see narrow stairs going upwards.
Okay, then I guess it looks like a cellar or a storage room.
Cal. 3 things. That you said storage. Could just be an empty house. And of course, always it could be a trap. So, whatever we do, we gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm. Nope, I don't have any kind of magic to figure out things.
This room's kind of small. I'm not sure about getting the whole group in here. How would that?
The group will fit, but you can easily tell Reefer, Oria, and Wes are going to have to kind of duck a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, so how tall is the
Spacious-wise,
ceiling?
the ceiling is
Like from the floor to ceiling?
barely 6.
Barely 6 feet.
Barely
Don't worry
6 feet.
about me.
It's like 6 feet exactly or
Mhm.
something,
I know
or
what I'm
5'11".
Yeah, it's spacious enough. All of you guys can fit in this
Okay.
room, but it's just it's not made.
Yeah.
Then
adequately.
I will go back to the
And it's
door.
not a terribly like. It's maybe a 30 by 40, so it's not terribly big, but
I'll go back to the trap door, I guess, and kind of tell Wes, because he's the only one there right now, or I don't want to shout it.
you can whisper to know that everyone
Yeah.
can hear.
Okay, well,
That's fine.
basically, it feels like either an empty house or a storage unit
Okay.
room that is up here, completely empty
So-
at the moment.
What
I don't-
happens if we go deeper?
I don't know if everyone wants to go up right now,
Yeah.
or
It's gonna be hard to get
You
up
want
them
us
stairs.
to-
Some of us can't fit.
or you want us to go up further and then come back.
That could work.
Can
It
it,
can work, but it makes me nervous what's up further. And if
Okay.
you guys get trapped up there by yourselves, who knows what happens?
can
So I guess
anyone
we
check
can
for a
all-
secret door?
Oria is going to.
I'll go ahead and probably investigate.
Normal investigation.
So 18
pretty
and plus my investigation. Where's investigation? 0. So the
Wisdom.
18.
As you take another 5 or so, maybe a little bit longer, tipping on 10. Since it's been about 15 minutes now, Wes, this is, you can still hold it, but it's starting to get annoying holding this in the same spot. You search through the walls, just look at the
I'm
floor,
getting tired.
start moving a little bit of the furniture here and there, the barrels, to make sure anything. It doesn't seem like there's a secret passage or anything with your roll.
I don't sense anything. I
Did-
think we should, you
Did
should
Wes say it
probably-
out loud that you're getting tired?
Can I let this go now? Can I just like throw it open?
I'll grab my dagger and put it in there and kind of
Which dagger are you using?
normal dagger, my cow dagger. I don't have any bone daggers. He
I
has
does. You want to use one of my bone daggers?
the indestructible ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, those things can hold technically an infinite amount. So as you put the
I have
dragon bone dagger,
indestructible
there-
arrows.
it's not indestructible. It's just it's
Yeah,
shatterproof.
yeah.
It was sold to you as indestructible. It can be broken. You just need a lot of muscle. And then the dagger holds it in place. Oddly enough, doesn't seem like it should work, but it's working.
Okay.
Good old dragon bones.
Then
You're gonna have to investigate up because I'm not as stealthy as you are.
I don't.
I can stay here to warn the group to come after you, though.
Somebody should give. I'm gonna go into my bag and I'm gonna give Cal my sending stone so that he can stay in contact with us if he goes to venture up.
That's smart.
Alright,
Sure.
so.
That's actually really smart.
Here
Wow,
you go.
what an intelligent barbarian.
He is an intelligent barbarian.
He
Excuse me,
is.
I have a +1 mod.
Your
Put it on my bag of holding for now.
okay. Just letting you know, you won't be able to hear it if it's inside your bag of holding.
Yeah, you probably want to keep it on hand.
I know, but
I know what you're doing, but just as FYI.
I don't want to drop it. That's why.
Drop
It
it like
takes
it's
you
hot.
here at all times. I want to talk to you.
No.
All right, so
I'm like, okay.
Cowrabao, what are we
So
doing?
put it in the bag of holding.
what are we doing, Cowrabao?
I'll move to the stairs and go up.
All right. As you go up the stairs, it's comfortable for you, but you will see that
Like, how tight is it?
it's like you can do this
Okay.
with your mass.
Are these stairs like spiral stairs like
these
this?
are just stairs going up.
Okay.
Then I'm just keeping an eye. I'm
Okay.
staying at the stair base, keeping an eye on Cal.
As you do in it's about 30 feet going upwards.
Then I'll
You
lose
see that
passive
the walls are made completely out of the same stone, and that everything has been made out of. The stairs have the stone as support, so it's cut in, but also has like a wooden plank as you're going in. And since you have your boots, it's not making any noise. After a set distance, Pass Without a Trace is gone.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
saying.
once you get up to
Mine
the
is-
30-foot mark, you start feeling not overwhelming, but it is getting pretty hot in here. We're getting close to like 9 degrees. Roll perception.
It's 15.
15.
Do you still need to roll stealth too?
Yes. Roll me stealth.
Ooh, good thing I have boots on.
Yeah, you do have the boots on.
24.
Okay. You hear a
Like, I'm not at the door yet, or I'm at the door.
you
close
see
door.
that there's a tunnel going by,
Okay.
and when you feel the heat, and once you stop because of the heat, you hear something metallic scraping, and then as if something was dropping, and you hear a slight little like someone is there.
Can I peek at the door, through the door? Or is there a door?
No, it's just
Oh,
going
it's just a
up.
hallway.
So you're going up, and there's a tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I can't see anything.
You can, if you're gonna go all the way up the stairs.
Oh, I thought I was already all the way up to the stairs. Well, I'm not gonna go all the way up to the stairs, but kind of like.
Understood. With that, what was your?
24.
The beats it by more than 5. Okay, so as you kind of peek up, you see. First, once your head goes here, then a wave of heat kind of but you still see the feet of looks like a very slender drow. And you see a shovel grabbing some coal and then throwing it into like some sort of water supply.
Okay.
And you see that the coal is obviously full with embers, and it looks like they're just throwing heated stones
Like that
into.
Only one drow that I see.
You only see
a
one
male.
drow.
One
Yeah.
male drow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go any
The only thing
further.
that he has on him is the shovel. He looks super dry, like suctioned, like almost drained, kind of a fluids. And he just has very simple clothing on him. You actually don't even really see feet wear. It's just he's on a platform shoveling things to another location.
Then I'll go back down. I don't want to go any further.
Okay.
I'll go back down and relay the information to everyone.
Ariell says that we think we should interrogate him, find out where exactly this woman is that we're supposed to kill.
Okay, what needs a lot of heat in the Underdark?
Yes, he's shoveling coal into something.
He's a slave.
Like, did I
so
notice where he's putting the coals?
He's just putting it into
Like
a
in
pile of like a pool of water, and
Oh, he's not putting it like in the furnace or something.
if you're only doing this, that's
Yeah.
as much information as I can give you.
Okay.
he's obviously shoveling heat for something. I mean, they need the steam. It's shoveling for heat, putting in. It's got to be some kind of water to create steam because you felt air right hit you. Anyone knows what that is in the Underdark?
Bathhouse? Sounds like a bathhouse to me.
He's the slave creating the heat. Any monsters need that or pets? Dragons or something? Not really dragons in Underdark.
It's all elvish to me, honestly.
But I actually know what that is.
You can roll me a history.
I'm not gonna roll history anymore in that one.
You are, in your entire life that you spent in the Underdark, not a single creature needed an abundance of heat. I mean, a bathhouse sounds more plausible than a monster.
Okay, let's go interrogate him, guys.
Did any of the guards that we had killed off earlier, did they have any emblem of a house or anything on their armor or weapons?
No, they did not.
Yeah.
Hey guys, can I ask a weird question?
Find out if we're even in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why were there imps in the Underdark?
That's a question that I'm concerned about. That's something that Oria is concerned about.
Wouldn't a demon need a lot of heat?
Maybe.
Hey, Wes, ask the person.
Let's go ask the guy. I vote.
It's not like a direct phone line. It doesn't work like that all the time. I can't just ask him, hey, do you think a demon needs a lot of heat?
Well, call him.
Oh, my
You want
friend!
the one sending something?
Oh no.
You do see Sylvia kind of like almost start clinging onto your robe. There's demons in here?
We don't know that for sure. It's unlikely.
I'll tell the whole party.
Okay.
Like, do you want to go
We
up
gotta go up.
right now
From
to
where this
this
guy's
cellar?
shoveling to
Mhm.
where the stairs end,
We need
how
to rush
far
him.
away is that?
You guess maybe 15. Once you reach the stairs, about 15 feet. It's not
To
terribly
him?
far.
So there's no sneaking up on him. He's gonna see us coming.
He won't see me.
He will see you coming, but he has not noticed you yet, and it's a quick
I didn't.
run to him. Also, the only thing you saw on him was a shovel,
Like,
and he looked
'Cause I
fairly
can-
weak.
because I can probably go
So
to
when you
him.
saw him 15 feet away, did you see him in a room or just saw?
It's a tunnel going straight towards the end, and then a heat source and a water source.
and him in the middle shoveling.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go
It
find
looks
out.
like he's a little bit elevated, just so he's not actually touching.
Is the
Do you
tunnel dark?
It no, because of the embers.
Embers.
So anyone can see this.
like? I will actually ask Oria. I was like, do you wanna
Excuse me.
go up here and help me so that I don't lose the aura? So, and I was gonna go further in.
What I was actually gonna have Oria do was actually go with you, and I, since Pass Without Trace is still on, I was gonna have her be shaped into a wolf spider.
And you're gonna go to
Because I also
Shoulder.
wolf spiders get like I guess +7 to stealth anyways.
Follow up the rear about 30 feet back. That way I'm not
So the
necessarily making enough noise for someone 30 feet ahead of them to hear, but I'll be
Are you
there.
taking Sylvia with you, or just going?
Yes.
What is everyone following, or we're staying in the
in
stairs,
the stairs,
or are we
room
staying in the
cellar?
There's really
Cellar
nowhere
for
else
right
to
now.
go.
I think we should all just, head
Stick
towards the
together.
stairs, stick together.
Yeah.
Because last time we broke apart,
Just be-
big spider
yeah.
attacked us.
Just be careful not
Yeah.
to make too much noise. Like maybe stay down here for now until it's kind of clear.
Well, somebody needs to go take care of him.
Yeah, I'll.
Yeah.
Because
that's
me
what
coming up them
I was gonna go
stairs,
up.
I'm gonna bitch and moan like you wouldn't believe.
I was gonna take care of him.
He's not doing anything though.
But he's in our way.
He is in our way.
We can't go around him.
Well, let's hurry up and do it. Let's go capture him, stealthy
I'll-
person, Cal. I know you can do
I'm
it.
gonna go to the. I'm gonna go up the stairs and through the tunnel. very
But who looks
stealthily,
like a
but
drow?
Just kind of look
The dude's obviously a
through the
slave.
tunnel.
Who looks like a drow here?
Like Danny.
I mean, you have a actual drow and then an elf.
Go in their disguise. Just go in there like you're.
I'll put my hood all the way down.
Wait a minute.
It's up to you.
What if we go back down and get the armor of some of the dead guys and put it on you and you walk in there? Have your head down. He can see that you're a drow, but he can't see your face.
That could work.
That does an idea.
And you can just talk to him, distract him, turn his back to the hallway. Then we can sneak up behind.
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
It's 15 feet. I mean, we can easily travel 15 feet and just knock him out real quick before he says anything. But if you guys want me to wear armor, I'll go get the armor.
So I was just
Somebody
gonna
got a
charge
better
in.
plan?
I was gonna charge in there. Just grab him.
Whatever you guys want to do.
And if he screams, yeah. Well,
Who's got...
Having the armor that the guards of this house wear would not be a bad idea in general.
I just...
it would not raise suspicion, and it would keep his guard down.
What would that do to me out of character?
You would not be able to. Your movements, your speed, your armor all goes to the modified armor. You still have your unarmed strike.
I don't want to be wearing this armor. I can't move in armor, though. That's the only problem.
Okay.
Wear it for
So
now.
I can wear
We
it
just
to...
do Cal's idea, and he runs up real quick and grabs him.
Agreed.
Alright.
But I don't want to run up real quick immediately. I just kind of want to stealth it to the
Roll me
all the
stealth
way
again.
to the tunnel.
Roll me stealth.
And
If
then-
you want to see a little bit higher, roll me stealth.
No, I don't want to roll you. You suck. Rolling this too. My cow dice. Ooh.
And then don't forget the plus 10.
35.
See, this is a
I
lot.
hear him over here like, ooh, like bad roll, and then boom, 35.
I have a advantage.
And the plus 10.
For Cal, 35's a bad roll.
God, how can you only get a 35?
Jeez, man.
30. You should have at
You're
least made
game
it
today.
40.
I know.
The
Man.
thing is 29. I can't
The
break
DC's
30.
55.
My max roll is
The DC's
37.
30.
Like my max roll, if I did a nat 20, is 37 right now.
Alright, sorry for blocking everyone for a bit.
Vic,
Okay.
can you see?
Hmm?
Can you
Yeah.
see? Okay.
I can see that.
Okay. So, the room that you guys are in, the coals being shoved into the water supply, there's stairs going up, and you see that it's a elevated
Oh, I thought it was
platform.
like a tunnel,
Tunnel. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then him.
Mhm.
I thought it was like
So
that.
in other words,
Yes.
it's more
So
like
this is
that.
going up 30 feet into the tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll just, basically I just kind of stealth it and then kind of look if there's anybody else other than him.
When you go up there, because of how lit the environment is, you see that as he's shoveling, his back is turned to you. You just keep shoveling that way. He doesn't see you with your stealth. He doesn't hear you. That's the big one. And you can see that there's pipes that are under the water, going slightly up and going into the ground. As the water
Like
is
from
boiling.
to the
Yeah.
water to the water going like this.
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't look like the current's going in, but it looks like
Yeah.
there are just pipes there absorbing probably the heat.
The steam or the heat or whatnot. And
So,
he looks very weak.
he looks
he looks
extremely
weak.
weak. Yeah, he looks like a slave.
Okay, and then I'll charge in there and grab him.
All right. Roll me acrobatics or athletics.
No advantage because I'm stealth.
Nope. No advantage.
24.
Cool.
I mean, you know.
So as you go, you sneak in, and as soon as he has his arms up, that's when you immediately grab him, put him in a hold.
I wanted to go like
Okay,
that to
so you
his
grab him by the mouth, quickly grab the shovel, put it down, and you see that he's resisting, he's moving, but
There's no
you're not the
strength.
strongest man,
No, I'm not.
and you know you can easily snap him if you wanted to. Like
I don't want to.
He is bones at the moment.
I will move back.
As he does
To
this,
down-
I'm gonna
going down
move
there.
forward real quick,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pick up the shovel, and I'm gonna continue scooping coal and putting it in the water.
Okay, all right. As you do so.
Unless you want him to do it because he's the drow.
I'm the interpreter.
Depending on how long we're gonna be here, we're starting a timer. Okay. Since you're in the room by yourself doing. All right.
Don't make me guys.
Yeah. So
Somebody stay
And I'll
with
go
him.
down.
do you bring the drow down?
Yeah, and I'll bring him down, and
I need to be with the drow because who else understands the drow?
Oh, yeah.
So-
Got him.
Yeah. What do you guys do as you bring her?
Hey, Oria,
And after,
Yeah. Oria's there?
Yeah.
company, please.
are you still in your wolf spider?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, so you're like,
She'll be like right
Right
like
there?
that way where
Yeah.
she's able to
Okay.
keep the
Yeah.
no, we're
So-
back down this thing.
I'll go in
What are we
there,
doing?
and then-
He's
because I'm also
forming
keep
and
I'm gonna
moving.
keep perception too.
Wrong perception.
I'll tell Senven, well, like, hey, can you tell him?
I'm trying to keep the steam going so they don't.
I'll
suspect
speak first. I'll speak to him in Elvish, and do you understand me? And then does he?
You see the like his eyes just shake.
Then I'll go look at. If he doesn't understand me, then I'll go tell him. Senven, can you tell him to don't
That's
scream or
24.
I will snap his neck.
I say persuasively. I try to be very calm and just say,
60 guys.
just calm down. We're here to help.
Mine's 60 feet.
Remember,
Just
don't
do
tell him to
not-
don't yell.
Do not yell. Okay. I used to be just like you. You know,
You'll show him that you're a drow
Yeah.
because you have your hood on now or whatever.
Just be calm.
Roll me persuasion.
Still have
That was a 24 also on my perception.
Okay.
My dark vision's also 60 feet now.
Okay.
4. I'm gonna have to start using this.
You don't see or hear anyone coming. The area is pretty loud, so at least that covers you. Ariell is shoveling the coal in, so it's keeping some supply.
It's a bright boy show.
You don't sense anything approaching at all. This is also really uncomfortable to be in. Why would someone other than a slave be here?
Mhm.
What did you get?
A 4.
You don't understand what he's saying, but he's just shaking his head no.
Oh crap. We're gonna probably have to knock him out. Because he's not going to comply. He's already been... Most slaves, drow, get to a point where they break, so he's going to do the first thing.
Reefer
which is gonna
steps
be-
up in front where you can see him.
Okay.
And he
Oh boy.
slowly pulls his sword out, but he kind of grinds against it.
You see, he starts. He freezes, but every now and then he twitches like he's frozen with fear at the moment. And
I'm gonna count on his intimidate.
okay.
I'm just gonna point and be like, shh, 4.
And you see his head just shaking, but he's making no mumbly noises at the moment.
I will let his mouth go slowly
You just see
to
a
see if he starts talking.
scared male drow in front of you.
What are you doing? The question is, where are we located right now? What are we under?
And obviously you're saying this in drow?
Yes.
Okay. As I need to say things
You should have
correctly.
said it in drive. Yep.
And he's trying his best to look at you, but immediately starts like just eyeing Reefer and just intently afraid.
Alright,
You asked him what house you're where you're, right?
Yeah, where are we right now? And then the next question is going to be, what house are you?
House Tabaxi. The first madam of lost.
Okay, where are we
Okay.
right now?
You were in the old furniture room.
I hear. I'm saying.
And
Tell
I'm relaying
him.
this to him.
Tell
too, as well.
him. As long as his eyes are on you, the sword will stay in its casing. He looks at me. I'm taking it out.
As long as you look at me and stay calm, the sword stays in the casing. Look at him, yell, the sword comes out. You understand?
I'll
Yes.
gently put him on the floor and let him sit.
Yeah.
Ask
Do
him,
you make him sit, or do you just let him like drop it?
like I'll kind of not really push, but kind of guide him to sit down on the corner.
Sits down, and he's just staring intently at you now.
Okay.
Ask him if he's thirsty.
Do you need some water? Yes?
Who has that water thing? I don't
Oh,
have it.
Laz has a bag of water.
Yeah, she
I
does.
can go into the bag and I'll get him a water skin to have.
See that he just drinks it
Should we let him eat
carefully.
that piece of bread?
He takes like 2 or 3 sips,
Offer
and
him the
then
bread.
Yeah.
There's also that little piece of bread that was on that room. I was gonna.
Yeah. So
Do you wanna
do you
eat it?
need some food? I'll take a piece of the bread and I give it to him.
he just eats it, and then after a couple of seconds, he just devours it.
I'm looking at him like, okay, it's just bread.
Sometimes bread's just bread, guys.
Okay.
I just give him the rest. If it's just bread.
I've heard drow bread tastes like shit anyway. So
Yeah, I'll basically tell him. I guess just give him the rest.
You know, as I said before, we're not here to hurt you in particular. However, as I stated, my friend here.
And he's looking at you, not looking at
Yes,
anyone
don't
else.
look at my friend. Now, why are you shoveling the...
ask him what his duty is.
What is your duty? And I know we're in the furniture room, but what is above us?
The house, I make the house warm. She doesn't like it cold.
She doesn't like it cold? Okay.
Calvin.
I relay this information. Any other questions we have?
Ask him about
Who's she and where is she?
Yeah. Well, we are obviously at the right place. How many guards does the house entail
Still ask who
that
is
are
she.
actually...
What? And plus ask him what the next room is.
Yes. So I want. How many guards are there? Does the house? How many guards does the house have that are stationed inside the house?
10, maybe 12.
10 to 12. What was the question? Who is she?
There's
What
What's
rooms? What's the next room?
What is the next room? Whenever we go down that tunnel, how do we get up to the house?
there's a door on the left side that goes into the main entrance.
Main entrance. I give him. Do you want some more food and water? I give him some more food, more pieces of bread, and some more to water.
Starts drinking and eating it. Shaking the entire time.
Good.
Ask him if he'd like to get away from here.
Would you like to get away from here?
If I leave, I die.
If you stay, you die.
If you... Can your mistress track you? If you left?
Yes.
How?
No, they just do.
They
Anyone
just
that
do.
leaves dies.
Anyone that leaves dies.
I'm gonna ask Oria if she can take over shoveling for me.
It's been
that
2
sounds like
minutes.
a manipulation tactic to me. I had somebody tell me that once.
It's been about 2 minutes, so you're still fine with the heat, but it sucks. Kind of helps that you don't have sweat glands.
Yep. No, I just
I
look
mean,
back and I ask you
if he wants to leave, I hear Reefer's looking for
Shit,
employees.
you are. Fuck.
He could be my new Aslan.
You know, ask me. Would you like the protection of my barbarian friend? As long as you do what he says, he protects you and keeps you alive.
I'm dead either way.
Why? Oh, because you already talked to us. What if your mistress is not properly serving Loth, and Loth sends agents against your mistress? What would happen to you?
Then I'll be at the mercy of Loth.
You would be at the mercy of Loth? And if we can guarantee that Loth would give you mercy, would you be accommodating towards us?
There is no mercy.
We're wasting
little,
our time.
little thing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna...
Yep, knock him out.
Do you knock
Oh.
him out or do you slit his throat?
Questions
I'll
there.
chop his head off.
Oh,
Alright,
I was
roll me
gonna
an
say
attack.
hold on. I
Huh?
was like, hold on.
Roll me an attack.
Hold on.
I'm
He's
gonna say,
already-
hold on.
No,
He's
okay.
already-
He stopped me. I mean, I'm not
Okay.
ready to.
Okay.
Maybe our glorious leader kind of has some questions. So I was gonna go up to Ariell and be like, hey, do you have good questions to him?
I asked
And
you,
I was gonna-
just kind of hand you the shovel.
And I was gonna take over for
Sure,
shoveling.
we switched shovel positions.
That was eating me
Ariell,
inside.
Cal's doing that, and Lucas the spider is
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
sitting
go
there and
back.
watching.
As I walk up, I'm just gonna look at Senven. So what do we know?
Thank you for laughing.
I
at
relay
that.
Relay
the
information, you have it.
Ask him what the most direct path with least resistance is from us to the lady of the house.
I asked the question.
If you go through the entrance, there'll be a large hall. Don't take the left door. That goes to the kitchen. There's a pathway behind the that we use. Take that path. It leads into the elevator. It can fit 2 at a time. You have to pull the rope, and then you would end up in the 4th floor. That has the stairwells to the 5th, which is her bedroom.
Ask him how loyal he is to her.
How loyal are you?
I am as loyal as I am alive.
16.
That's a hit.
Chop, lop the head over into the embers.
Yep.
Throw the body in the
Ariel's
embers too.
just like stunned right now. He's just like,
I was gonna...
We're wasting time.
Hey, good job, Reefer. But here's a new problem that we have. Who's gonna keep shoveling?
Nobody,
Keep the
because
house warm after we
nobody,
leave?
because she doesn't like the house cold. We make the house
Yeah.
cold.
So if the house gets cold, she's gonna know we're here.
Not necessarily.
Can we knock him out next time?
We could talk about it.
We're like, we'll look at the head. We're like, knock out.
Oops, used the wrong end of the sword. Bad me.
Ariel's just like, oh no.
Well, I don't see
We
it.
came
I'm
to do
over
a
there
job.
shoveling.
Well,
We came to do a job. Let's do it.
I guess
We're just
there's
standing
no
here
going
talking
back
and not
from
getting
that.
any information from this guy. All we're finding out is he's loyal. We don't trust what
Yeah, we're not
somebody
getting any
loyal is telling us.
information now because he's fucking dead.
He wouldn't give us any information to begin with
well, we know not to go left when we get to the big hallway.
if he was telling us the truth.
Cat, why the fuck are you still shoveling?
I'm up there. I don't hear anything there.
Now that he's dead, no one's here to shovel. The second the house feels remotely cool, she's going to send someone to investigate.
Right.
And she should. That would
Thank you
actually
for voicing
do,
my opinion,
And
Ariell.
now, okay, how many people is she going to send?
That's actually going to leave
One.
less guards over there.
Well, then we eliminate one.
And when he doesn't return,
Then the next one. And if they come as 2,
I think
he said there was 12.
No. You guys are thinking of it all wrong. She sends one, but nobody's there. Do you understand?
Yeah, because Reefer said he was gonna lob it to the coals, the body,
So there's nobody there
not to melee.
So where are we
That's what
going
he
to be?
said. I'm
in
over.
the house.
Are you still? Is everybody still downstairs?
You see what I'm
as of
saying,
now,
Reefer?
as
Yeah.
of now, we have to make haste. If we don't, and she
I say go.
feels something is wrong, it's going to make
Yeah, we
things
gotta
infinitely
go.
more difficult.
Yeah.
Are you
Let's
gonna
go.
start? Are you
We
gonna
got-
lob the
We
body
gotta
to
do
the
this
coals?
fast now.
Then what if he puts the body to the coals and I guess it'll start burning? We're like, delicious drow meat. I was gonna shovel.
Oh.
I was gonna shovel
That's so
coals over the
Oh,
body
Yeah.
so that it'll kind
Hide
of
the
cover
body
it.
under the coals. Smart.
But I was just still gonna keep shoveling.
But if we wait for
as
the
much
one
as I
guard to
can.
come out and check,
I was
we
gonna
eliminate him.
Oria's just gonna. Let's go.
I was gonna shovel as much coal.
Yeah.
I was gonna keep shoveling until we go.
All right, we're booking it, I guess, and
Yeah,
we'll
allow
go the
me,
directions
allow
that
me.
he said.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
going his directions? Okay.
I think so. I think we'll
Alright.
let Cal go up and be his stealth before we actually make any turns or open any doors, just to make sure that his directions were true, which I think they were. But
And then it'll probably be myself,
Um,
then Reefer would be
okay.
the next one in line. I want to say, right?
Huh?
I don't think
Is-
there's any
Is
reason-
Oria
One,
still
two,
gonna be a
three.
spider?
Oria is going to be the spider sitting on your shoulder.
Okay.
Alrighty. Turn this
So-
off. Alright, so marching order is Cowrabao, and then is it the same marching order that we had earlier?
No.
No.
Okay.
No,
Oria's
Oria
going to
is on-
basically be on.
Oria is
Because,
on my
but you
shoulder.
are in the
Yes.
shape of a spider.
Yeah.
Okay. And then who is next?
Then it's going to be me.
and then Sylvia and I again.
Okay.
I want to
Actually,
keep
put
her in the
me-
middle.
Yeah,
Put me
Next.
behind 7.
yeah.
Behind 7. Understood.
That way we have our power up front.
Alright, West and last, what are we doing?
I guess I'm taking caboose.
Alright, you are in the caboose.
That was my
Alright.
job. Now I'm
How
in the
far
front.
ahead are you?
Well, I'm gonna go
Oh, you're so
ahead
far
first.
away.
Okay.
I still have the setting stone to.
Yes,
just
you
in
do.
case.
And you have Oria on you.
Mhm.
Alright, so
Like I was gonna
roll
stealth
me.
to that.
Everybody roll me stealth.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him before he runs off the directions, because he wasn't in the room.
Yes. And
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
what the heck is
28.
wrong with this? I'm going to use mine.
Shit, where'd I go?
25.
Stealth.
23 for last.
23.
16 for West.
Alright.
15.
Alright. Including the plus 10?
No, plus 10.
Oh, plus 10?
Because she's
Yeah.
casting passive
Oh,
spell.
okay. So that
20,
gives me
26.
now plus 13.
Okay.
I rolled really
Okay.
bad. I rolled low.
What did you get?
33.
33. Alright. You fucking
It's not 35.
Okay, so as you guys go up into the room, he said, turn to the direction that was mentioned. You do see a large, almost the entire this
Is it still
entrance
pitch black?
room. It is pitch black.
No.
Actually, no. You're going to see embers of green flames.
Okay.
So the entire area is going to be illuminated with the hue of green.
Yes, and I'm green.
Yes, But this entrance, this hallway, is almost as big as the entire first floor of the 6th house that you were in. This is a massive location. You see large carpets just draped on the floor.
Is it green too?
Huh?
Is it green too?
It is, well, it has shades of green. The what is glowing green is these 2 large chandeliers with hundreds upon thousands of just small glass that has been decorated gorgeously. And in the bottom there's a cauldron of just about almost 7 feet wide of just green flame burning eternally.
Okay.
You see tapestries of these large flags kind of decorated throughout, and then a whole bunch of chairs pushed to the corner of one section. A few ornaments here and there, usually in they're all the exact same face of the same female drow. Not really anything.
It's
like,
ornaments?
yeah, it's just it's like a bust of,
Okay.
of just like from the collarbone
Yeah,
up,
yeah, yeah.
but it's the same exact female. Kind of thinnish hair, small eyes. He just looks like a drow
female drow.
made with the specific like made out of onyx stone. Other
And
than that,
do I
it is
see anybody?
incredibly empty. Not a soul.
Then I'll just get my descending stone and then basically say like relay all of the information that I see, and at the end it's like it looks empty, but can I still kind of investigate
Throw
to
him
see
perception? Yeah.
if it kept rolling to a really good one. 22.
22. Yeah, you do notice something, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
It's empty. You start noticing
You notice it's empty.
the patterns, because a lot of this, your drows like symmetry. You're picking that up. The giant tapestry that's on the walls, there's a couple that don't match. Actually, you're counting about 12 that don't match. Like there's not
It's
an
not
opposite end.
symmetry.
Yeah, and when you're looking at those, there are hooks and iron holders, these rings that can hold the banisters, but there's nothing there. Like something.
Like,
was
do I
removed.
notice what's not in symmetry?
The drapes that these like large, almost 30-foot long, tall, they're all these kind of like giant rugs on the wall that just look amazingly beautiful.
Tapestry.
The tapestries, but there's about 12 that you're counting that are not. There's nothing on the opposite end, and you do see the metal rings that hold it.
Okay.
That's the only thing that you notice. That is,
But like really, it's really completely empty.
yeah, it's completely empty.
Do
Well,
I
this-
notice anything
with-
with my dark vision? Because I have 60 feet. So,
Other than that,
other
no.
than that,
Yeah.
none.
Then yeah, I'll just keep relaying on what I'm seeing, and I'll say it feels like it's safe to be up here.
It's also really warm.
really empty and a little bit warm.
Once you get up, it's cooler than where you were, but it's warm.
Good for barbarians because you're not wearing anything, but kind of.
Can I like just inspect that wall? Because you relayed the information, right?
Sure.
Cal?
Yeah, and then I'll say it feels safe, so you can go ahead and move up.
Yeah. So I'm just going.
Seed
investigation?
is safe.
Yeah. I'm
But
just gonna,
stealthy.
yeah. I'm just gonna kind
Have
of
your stealth
just,
roll.
Oh, my self roll first.
No, I have noted your stealth roll.
So that's
Wait,
not
that's a
D20.
that's a
It's not even a
D12.
D20.
17.
Nothing odd. I mean, nothing looks torn. There's no piece of tapestry or anything broken on the floor.
Stop
It just looks
breathing.
like something was removed. Or nothing was put there to begin with. And
Has
it just
everybody
looks
moved up?
I would think
Natural.
so.
Yeah.
Look behind them. What's behind the tapestry? Are there doors?
Yeah, just keep moving.
Is there any door out?
So that reach the big hallway?
The hallway does reach at the end to two large doors. And after that, there's supposed to be another hallway where you can go to, depending on which section you go to, either the kitchen or something that he did not say.
He said don't go to the kitchen, correct?
Do go to the
Do
kitchen.
Go to the kitchen, yeah.
From the kitchen, there is a elevator that can take you up to the 4th floor, and then from there you take stairs to go to the 5th floor, where the 5th floor is, the entire 5th floor is her room.
Let's go to the kitchen.
And then I'll move up again. And how long has it been? Is the password?
We're this whole interaction, 5 minutes tops.
Okay, so
Just
we're
gotta
still
keep
have
moving
Yeah.
quickly though.
And then I'm gonna move.
That's the second of this.
I'm
From,
gonna-
from the time that you've cast without a trace, we're tipping. I would hesitate to say 20 minutes.
Okay.
Then I guess let's just go to the point to the by the doors,
Okay.
and then I'll kind of stop them and say, okay, let me go ahead and move
Alright.
forward to I guess the kitchen.
All right. Roll me stealth and perception.
Perception on this one. Stealth is 27. Wow, that's very low.
All right.
Perception. Perception is 20. Dirty.
Okay. So as you go into this large almost antechamber, and there are, like you said, there's 2 different doors.
Mhm.
Do you go into the kitchen? Do you peek?
Yeah,
in?
that's why
Okay,
I'm gonna
make
peek
it
in the
sure.
kitchen.
As you do, the first thing with your 20 that you notice is this. It smells really bad in here. Zzz,
Like, do I know the smell?
zzz. Yeah, it smells almost like rotten meat.
Okay, and I hear
And
something.
you hear zzz, zzz, zzz.
Hmm.
And what you do see is a large,
Oh,
massive
shit.
kitchen. It looks messy as hell. And you see one drow just looking down at the far end, kind of like on a table. You see that there's food that is being organized, and just looking at the food.
Like, he's not the one making the sound.
He's not the one making sound. You hear just buzzing noise here and there.
I'll close the door quietly,
Yeah, with your 20 plus, yeah.
and I will.
Relay the
Oh
information.
wait, are they?
We can relay the information back and forth.
Oh
to
well,
not,
okay. Basically, relay it to
one
them.
scene lasts 30 hours.
Like,
Relay it to them, and then there's another drow, but I do hear some buzzing.
knock
I don't
out-
know what that is.
It's probably flies. Knock out the drow. Stealth up to him and knock him out.
Yes, I still have it.
What?
Oh, I knew it.
You do have your knockout arrow. So, what do you do?
You guys
I will
bouncing over.
actually want to do that.
All right, roll me stealth and then roll me an attack.
Roll me stealth.
Yep, to see if he notices you since you're coming back in.
They're both 17.
So
I'm gonna cast.
no, that's plus 10 is 27.
I don't know what Cal's
17,
doing, but I believe
34.
Okay, so roll me an attack. Or do you have your knockout?
Is it advantage? Because I'm
Yeah, you have an advantage to the attack. He does not know you're there.
with my boxing glove arrow. Shoot. 17.
17 hits.
Okay.
Roll me damage. This is considered non-lethal.
Yes. Oh, stealthy. I
And
still
you
want
use
to
stealth. Yeah, that includes it.
I'm rolling it either way. Wow. 15, 16, 17, 18, 22.
22. You guys hear a alarm. Like something hard hit. You knocked this fucker out.
And I'm gonna go inside. Gonna go inside the kitchen, and then kind of like inside the kitchen, and then look. Is there anybody else? Knock another arrow, and then is there anybody else?
Before
do
you
I
do
see
that,
someone else? Huh?
so perception again.
I don't remember.
With the-
Oh, yeah, roll perception.
Oh,
again.
roll perception.
Can I roll perception since I'm sitting on his shoulder?
Sure.
19.
19. You see nobody here other than
And I still hear that
large
buzzing.
islands where like cooking stations would be prepared. Like this looks like it's a kitchen that I'm probably butchering what a kitchen looks like, but this feels like maybe 50 or so workers are in here preparing, and it has everything they need to make food. But the area looks
It's just
completely
very dirty.
messy. And once you what'd you get?
23.
23.
But they cleaned their
There
station.
is a
They didn't clean as they go.
massive amounts of flies. And you're just a little bit kind of just like gearing since you're stereotyping
Yes,
of the
I-
spider. But there's a great amount of flies within this kitchen.
So that's the buzzing that I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Clear.
Then I will run to the drow.
Okay. Once you go up to the drow,
Grab
you
my
see that
bow.
the elevator the drow that you guys just killed earlier, it's there. Like everything he's been telling you is straight so far. When you go grab your roll me an investigation or perception.
I will grab my arrow back. My special arrow.
Sure.
What's that? Perception or what?
Or investigation, your choice.
Oh, I'm taking investigation. So 17.
17. As you look at it, first thing you feel is he's really stiff. Like you hit him hard.
Oops.
You might him a little too hard, but you know that you aimed specifically just to knock him out. Like you know what you were doing. You know you built this weapon yourself for these purposes. He's also a little bit cold. The room is pretty warm, and you see, and like when he got knocked down, you see the bzzz, like 50, 100, 150 flies. You disturb their habitat.
But he's
And then he's even though the room is warm, the entire mansion is warm, he feels cold.
Can I check
And then
if
when
he's
you
alive?
look at him,
Uh-huh.
you see that he has a massive gash from the beginning of his wrist all the way down to here.
So he's been
and the
he's
blood
already
has
dead.
already been
That's
Like
where the flies
coagulated or
came
what's
from.
or dry.
yeah.
So he's already
You see
dead.
on the
Like,
floor.
I didn't kill him,
yeah.
but he's
You
dead.
see on the
He was
floor
a
there's a
carrier.
massive kitchen knife covered in dried up blood.
Oh, that's.
He was a carrier of flies.
Then I relayed that on the sending stone, and it was like the kitchen seems empty, but still be cautious.
Yep, be on alert.
Go
We
on
gotta
to the
keep
kitchen.
going.
That's bizarre.
This
The
then-
drow
entire situation
is
bizarre.
dead.
Yeah.
Cal, I'm pretty sure
The
most
lack
of the
of
drow in here are probably going to be
I
dead.
think for a minute, yeah, Oria's gonna probably change out of her V shape. Just like,
You see Oria.
yeah, it's just this
Started
changing.
entire
To,
situation is
Loxodon form.
bizarre. Yeah,
Already.
Like,
drow here.
Feel like that.
Tabatha, where did you transform?
sent us
Where
on
did
this
you
quest
be?
sent us.
she looked at your eyes like,
But
Either that
we'll never
or
know that
what?
if we leave now. So.
Yeah, either that or whatever the
Another
host is
house.
here. I'm not entirely too certain.
she might actually already be dead.
Yeah, another house could have beat us. Something else entirely could have beat us.
Trap? We got it. Check it out though.
Keep going.
This elevator can hold up to 2 people or 1 Oria.
What if this Oreo's not of actual?
Wild shape again!
There we go.
Wild shape!
Then I'm
Is the
gonna
spider
go
again?
ahead, I guess, on the
Okay.
elevator.
Is anyone else going with him?
Should I go with you, Cal?
Do you want to?
Or should you take a barbarian?
I would take a barbarian.
I would take a barbarian. Probably take a reefer.
Smart.
Be stealthy.
No, take Cal.
Okay. So, you have Oria B-shaped into her little spider form, Cowrabao and Reefer getting into the...
But
And
is
you-
he? Is
it
he?
is
Are
a
you?
rope.
Are you physically stepping really loud?
No.
Okay, because I was going like, I'll do this
So-
on my own.
It looks like a straight up shoot, but you
Is that
have to
Oria?
manually crank this
Oria
thing.
currently right now.
So what do you guys do?
Oria currently right now.
You take 2 at a time.
Yep. 2 at a time.
But-
With her being a spider, this is the team at the moment.
Yeah.
So who's going to do the rope?
You are.
The rope
we
is
are
the middle.
barbarian.
Yeah.
So we
so-
do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
All right.
Wes, we'll go next.
Oddly enough, who's doing this? Reefer? The counterbalance on this is exceptionally well done. You're
I was like, can I do that?
how fast do you want to go? The first pull will actually move you guys a little bit faster than you anticipated. Like this is really well made.
Let's be stealthy,
Mhm.
slowly.
All right. Roll me stealth, guys. Since
Spider
already
stealth.
do this. Roll me with advantage.
Everyone?
You two. Only.
Just one.
Really bad.
Yeah. Plus the 10.
That's 19 to 20.
20.
23.
Oh, what?
I rolled
Already.
a 6. 23.
You're about to hit the top and you know it. Kind of slow down. You see that there's an entrance door there. That you can tell when a door appears. So when you count it, now you're at the 4th floor before you actually kind of like pull and lock into the system. So you haven't done that yet. You're just holding it. And it doesn't really feel like you're holding a lot. I mean, you're holding the tension, but it's
Feels
honestly
very light.
fairly light. Yeah.
I'll tell Reefer to just stay there for now till I call for you, because I want to scout ahead.
Do we feel that we lose the stealth advantage?
You guys do.
Yeah.
He should probably take the elevator back down to pick another person up.
I tell her to make sure that
Then that might be.
Yeah,
a
I
little
tell
smarter,
you,
but
because I'm pretty sure
But
one of
I'll
us
just
has
keep
a
the
stone.
spider
We
in the
still gotta go up
the
the stairs
box.
before.
Yeah, I
sure.
told
Are you gonna
him to
keep
make
the
sure
spider
that
in the
we keep
box?
the spider in the box.
Well,
the
see,
spider in
that
the
would have been
box.
useful, but they're now on the 4th floor.
So, oh, they can't hear us with the stone?
no.
Unless you're gonna make some noise.
Then I will.
Shit.
I'll
Radio
just-
silence for now.
From now on, I'll just basically I'll tell Reefer first hold, and I'll let me scout ahead, and then I'll step out and look what's inside.
Alright.
Do I still need to roll stealth?
If you're going to move from this location, yeah.
Yeah.
How
And-
far are you gonna open your door?
And you're taking.
Peek.
Okay.
My usual. I will peek for now.
Okay.
But perception as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, not 20 on my stealth. That's I maxed out 37. Perception is 19.
Okay. You open the door.
Uh-huh.
What you see is 2 massive stairwells going upwards, into what looks like to be another ceiling. You then you see 2 stairs going up into like a half circle of this circular part of the room, and you do
This is
see
the 4th floor, right?
Yeah, this is the 4th floor. You do see a drow on top of the stairs leading into a small little stairwell like that. He's like coming down from it that leads upwards.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like, do I see him like physically moving?
like he's moving down,
Okay.
and you see that he is moving his hands in an odd pattern, and you immediately see red appear in that room. You also see
Also, this is a strong draw now.
you also see 2 drow, female drows in full plate armor, with a with the sword and shield. That apparently have not noticed you. You did get a 30, so
7.
37. Physics sometimes are weird.
That's 20.
I'll say that you kind of just did this, and that's all you were able to see before just the eruption of that red circle that the male drow did made you. What was it? For that split second, nobody has noticed you. So stairs leading up to here. More stairs leading up to a half circle, leading up into another stairwell to apparently go up to the 5th floor.
Yeah, definitely. I'll tell Reefer that was like, yeah, there's 2 female drows on full plate armor and a drow. I'm guessing a drow magician or a mage, male.
Okay. So, do we go back down and meet the others? Do we get out and send the elevator down to bring more up?
Let's go down and let's see
I agree.
what the party is gonna do. Yeah, we'll go down. What are you rolling? Perception?
So what do you guys do?
Yeah, we'll move down to the party and basically see,
Okay.
talk to them basically, what our next plan is.
You guys see them?
Do we need to roll stealth again?
Nope.
Okay.
Not right now. So
And relay.
you have reached the party. You relay the information.
Yeah, I'll just tell them what's going on.
You know, all you guys rolling perception.
Dirty 20.
16?
Oh,
23.
Okay.
16.
21.
16.
Yeah, everyone's passing so far.
19.
Laz didn't. It was 10.
Oh, Vlad is all of it. As you guys, yeah, you hear like something flattering going down,
Down to the elevator?
down from the tunnel.
From the
After
elevator?
you guys relay the information,
No, elevate? On the elevator?
the
tunnel?
elevator, yeah.
Okay.
Get your arrow ready, Reefer. You ready for this?
Oria's
ready.
jumping out of the elevator chute.
Okay, you guys are out, and are you guys just preparing?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll knock an arrow.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready with the spell.
You
Alright.
see from the ceiling a tiny little red figure.
Of course.
Imp.
Yep.
Imp.
And he just starts screaming.
Well, I thought we were already up, so as soon as
Yeah,
you saw him,
I mean, you
should have shot him.
yeah, shoot him. Attack him. Do what you will.
Yeah,
Sacred
attack.
Flame.
Yeah, attack.
Everybody go.
Get safe for it.
Okay. What'd you get?
Mine's a dirty 20.
That hits. Roll me damage. Sneak attack technically.
So I'm going for
Attacks. So it should be at the bottom of your sheet. I believe it's like plus 8 or 7.
24.
Oh, here
Huh?
to hit.
Yeah, to hit.
Okay, plus 7, so it'll be 26 and 13.
Both of them hit. Roll me damage for each one. Sacred Flame.
Yeah, it would be 2d6.
That is a natural 9. So
Ah.
So 4d6 plus
This thing is extra dead in the elevator.
Wow.
2 radiant damage.
4d6 plus
all right, 2 raining damage.
That was the worst possible roll.
And if he's still alive after all their attacks, I will attack.
10 and 16 and 8, 24.
Oh, that's my damage too.
As the Sacred Flame hits it and it starts screaming from the radiant energy, the arrow kind of as it makes it quiet, and you see you take no chances, you just cut it immediately in half.
Well,
He did 2 attacks, so he's slicing dice.
and it did scream.
It did scream. It
So
screamed up the chute.
Safe to say they know we're here.
I don't know why, but this is giving me a lot of heartburn, guys.
okay, so either we wait for him or we go for him.
Let's do it.
We can only go up 2 at a time.
Well, we can.
Well, sitting down here is going to do us no good.
Is there any other door other than the one we come from?
From what you saw, there's stairs. There's at least 2 stairwells that go up into this room, but you're in a mansion. This is the most direct path that the slaves used to take. So
Let's
go.
2 can go up the elevator, 2 can wait here to come down and wait for the elevator, and 4 can go upstairs.
Stealth doesn't really matter.
But I don't
at this
like the
point,
idea
so
of us being
whoever-
separated.
Yeah.
Whoever has ranged attacks, or maybe one of our barbarians.
Cal, Reefer,
I guess me and Reefer.
Oria,
then.
y'all
Yeah.
go up first, and then the rest of us will
But
follow.
aren't you?
Do you have any more
did you
B-shapes?
Or
I'm still. I never changed back. I'm.
Oh, okay.
oh, you're still a
apologize.
spider. Okay.
Okay, apologize. I thought you did. My bad.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why. Okay, so this is the team that's going up. All right. If that's the team that's going up, I will present you the board, and then you know what? Let's go on break, and then I'll put it on in a minute. So
Oh,
it'll be a
God.
flight surprise for the audience. So we'll be back in 10. Hey, yo, Vic. I've got the new script you sent us for the next episode. So we have new players. Who's Grayson? You know who that is?
Yeah, I'm reading that too. What's this? Tori Val? Tori Val?
So we have new players.
New players?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, dude. So it also says that the schedule's changed. We're playing on Mondays now.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, what happened to Tuesday?
That'll team out Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay.
And just one last little thing.
And it's online now?
Yeah, that. So we're not playing in the studio anymore. It's all online. All right, man. That fucking works for me. All right. Cool. See you later. Bye.
done.
All right, guys. So we pre-rolled initiative just to have that done early because something is on the board. As I make this a little bit more chaotic.
Chaos.
Whenever it decides to actually play.
What?
There we go.
They're gonna die. We're safe. We're good.
Alrighty, can we switch to battle, Red, please?
I'm just kind of waiting for you.
I'm
Standing up like an old man. Oh, look, it's already in battle. Okay.
Oh, I wasn't waiting for you.
But Oria's getting triggered by you doing the old man voice. So.
man.
okay. So we're
You
going
wanna
to
put-
start you guys at the tip of the elevator, going to the door.
But they're out of the elevator, so it's moving down, right?
No, they're there.
We're up already, right?
You are up. So on top of the round, we have Cowrabao. What are we doing?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't want to go out there.
Okay, what are we doing?
Is there? I don't. When I
This
was
is the
there, I
last
didn't
place
see
you saw
anything.
them.
Yeah,
This
no,
is-
no. I mean, I didn't see anything like out there,
What do you mean out there?
like here, like
This
nothing.
is how you saw it
Okay.
when you went up.
Then I'll just open the
So we
door
went back up?
very stealthily, quietly.
Okay.
Open the door and try to move out. And
Okay.
do I look? If I look, do I see any like pillars or anything like that?
No, you don't see any pillars. So, just again to describe,
Open room.
these are staircases that lead from further down, at least the third floor, coming up to this floor. These stairs go up to this little corridor where you saw the elite warriors, the Drow
Do I
fighters,
still see them there?
and the mage summoning something that you knew was. You can perceive that might have been an imp, maybe something bigger, maybe not.
And do I
These stairs go up into the fifth floor.
do I see them still there?
When you open the door, nope, they're not there.
Like the warriors or whatever?
Nope, they're not in that position. Actually, as soon as you open the door,
No one's there.
nope, I need everyone to roll me a dexterity saving throw, and you all have advantage. Sorry, I need Reefer, Oria, and Cowrabao to roll me dexterity saving throw.
With advantage,
One
is that
dice.
right?
Yes.
Is it advantage? Okay.
Advantage?
You're 2 dice. You get to roll
Nice.
twice.
Oh, good.
Pick the higher number.
Yes,
God,
really good.
Hold on, negative
Woo! You said dexterity?
Yes.
Okay,
Next
20.
save.
20.
19.
Not a natural, but a 20.
I went with the spider decks.
25.
You all pass. So you only taking half damage.
Oof, of course.
Yep.
Okay.
As you see the
As I
mage
look at-
and his hands, you see that there's icicles
Like
all
as soon
around.
as I
As soon
open
as
it,
you open the door, cone of cold.
can I uncanny that?
We get half damage. So
You
what we-
get half damage. Yeah,
How much is
actually,
damage?
yes, you can uncanny dodge that. So
That's an
I will
reaction.
let you know in a second.
Oh, he's right there in front. Of
Yep,
the
he
door?
is
Okay.
right there in front.
Oh, it's time for a flaming
Oh
sword up his
no!
ass.
I knew. if I'm just curious now though, if we let go of the rope, is it gonna go down?
Yes, the elevator will go
So
down.
half damage is 15 for you, 0.
I'm
Actually,
out of
you had to
money.
lock it and it stays there. So 0 damage for you, 15 for the rest of you guys of cold damage.
Wait, uncanny is half damage. It's not.
You passed.
Oh,
it's 0
because I
damage.
passed.
0
it,
damage.
Okay.
Keep arguing. Watch what happens.
Yeah.
No,
do
I'm-
not
I'm telling
argue.
you,
Being
you took no
honest.
damage. Do you want to take damage?
Do not
Yes.
argue.
I'm out of my beast shape, so Oria's back to
Yeah.
normal.
Okay.
So.
But I don't want to.
Okay.
The spider jumped off your shoulder if that's what you're.
Do you have evasion?
No,
Then you take 15.
that's what I said. Uncanny dodge.
Okay. You take 15. Alrighty. Cool.
I would have taken 0.
Yeah, take 15 damage.
Okay.
You are an artificer as well as a rogue. I
Mhm.
forget these things.
Yes.
So yeah, you take 15 points of damage. As his hand just blew out a frost of cold that the door kind of stops, but it also brings from inside, and the entire elevator is freezing cold as there's just icicles throughout, and you guys feel a whoosh of just cold air seep through underneath. All right, that was it's still your turn. That was just a ready action.
And then I will Like, how close is he on the? to the
He
door?
is 10 feet from the door. As you open it, blast of coal. What are you doing? It's still your turn.
I'm gonna attack him.
Right, roll and hit.
Well, technically not stealth, so.
It is not stealth.
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn, dig it.
26.
26 hits.
It's not
his main
stealth?
armor. Nope. It is just,
It's not the alert.
It is not.
alert.
I'm pretty sure he heard the owl.
Why not?
Because he heard you guys say ow.
Because he knew you guys were there.
Oh
Send
man,
the
8.
elevator down so I can get
8
That's
points
very
damage.
low.
Okay.
for my turn.
Hey, 8 points of damage is better than 0 points of damage.
Otherwise, me going first is pointless.
Alrighty, cool.
And then
So as soon as you get shot, you release the arrow and it scrapes him, but not as much as you want.
yep. I acid splash. Yeah,
Okay.
acid splash. It's dex save.
You roll a 19 without dexterity being added.
Wow. Fine.
What a jerk.
Yep. Sorry.
Then I will move.
Where are you moving
I
to?
don't move out. I'm scared. I'll move up.
Where?
Just right there.
So here, correct?
No, the backwards.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't want to be as far as possible. But there's one more over there.
Okay. We're going
That's
to
my-
7. What are we doing?
I probably felt the cold down there.
Yeah.
I
You need to
look,
step through before the thing can drop down.
yeah. There's no way for me to actually like get up there anyway because of the elevator.
Yeah.
Right? Because it would stop if I try to jump up there, right?
Yeah.
I just ready my action just in case somebody comes out the door or something.
Okay. I don't want the elevator to be. Oh, here it is. Just to help a little bit. Alright. If that blocks your complete view, apologies. Just for representation if anyone moves in any direction. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah. Wes, what are we doing?
Okay, so not hearing, but basically like Senven, feeling the cold that just happened. Like is that okay? And the elevator's still up there, so there's no way for us to get up, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm just looking at Senven like, do we have a plan?
You want to go up there next?
I'd rather
just
we
raises
go
his
up there
hand.
and help them than have them die.
Well, let's go up there and help them then. Aria, are you coming with us?
2 can fit at a time. Unless you MacGyver that stuff. Which,
I would like to go. I like for flying.
You know what? When you bring the elevator down, I can probably jump up there. So bring the elevator down, I can probably just jump up, and then you guys can ride an elevator up.
That's actually a good idea. That should work. Right?
But
What
we
was
have to
the
get
question?
out. But we have to get out. of the
When we bring the elevator
first.
down, he's going to jump up on the roof of the elevator,
Yeah.
and we're just going to go up, stop. When he gets there, he can
If-
get off, and then we'll go first.
But the elevator's still with us right now,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that you're only gonna need to roll an acrobatics when that happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Well,
There's not much Wes can do
But
right,
right
now,
now,
so I'm just
yeah,
holding
that's
action.
Okay. Is
Plan
that
it.
That's
fine?
the plan,
Yeah,
I
cool.
think.
Alrighty. After
that
Wes
plan,
is
actually.
the mid turn. So I need Cowrabao, Oria, and Reefer to make me wisdom saving throws.
I can't dodge.
2 dice or one?
A 1. Yeah. You had the advantage because of the door. I was
Right.
giving you partial cover.
And what am I rolling for?
Wisdom
No.
saving throw.
For 9.
Pass.
9.
10 plus 10, 24.
Pass.
That says
16?
10, right? Just so I add the 10 to
No. That's your passive
Yeah.
wisdom.
No, because
Oh,
zero.
just 14.
Save
14 just passed.
14.
'Cause I have-
That unfortunately is a
Okay.
fail. As
14.
you just see his eyes glow in flames, and this energy starts swirling around him, and he casted fear.
Can I? Well, I already passed it. Never mind. I was gonna say
So,
because I can roll advantage on that.
A frightened, which we have Reefer as frightened. A frightened character must drop all items holding and dash as far away as they can. Fortunately,
In a tight-
you're kind of in a tight spot, so as far away as you can is where you are right now. So that's all he did.
Unless
15, 20, 25. 13.
I start sending the elevator down. That's the only way to get out.
Yep. So, he is moving all the butt up to here.
Oh no, he's leaving.
And yeah, he's moving back to where...
You said that's a male...
That is a male drow. As he just casted fear, and you see the shadowy effects on him, his face covered in flames now, and the swirls of this demonic presence that he's trying to emulate from his phantasmal force, but it has not penetrated your minds. You knew that it was seeking in, and you overcame it. So, that it's its turn. Now we're going to Ariell.
Alright. So the elevator still isn't here?
Nope.
Damn it.
Are we waiting?
I guess I have to.
Okay, so real quick,
Yes.
before you get started. So he jumped out of the elevator.
Yes.
And
She's still in it.
Huh, she's in it?
Yeah, she's in
Yeah,
it.
she's still in it, and you're in
a
it.
spider or what?
No, because of the damage, it
I
killed the spider
reverted back.
form and reverted back into her
Okay.
Loxodon form.
So I wanted to get far away.
Yeah.
I'll start lowering the elevator.
Where did
Okay.
she go?
It's Oria's turn first.
Yeah, you would have to do it on your turn. So
Okay,
that actually does kind of help us a little bit. But yeah, that you see him immediately start grabbing it and about to push that. What are you doing?
Yeah, Oria's gonna move out, and she's gonna put a hand on Reefer, and she's going to... Let me double check it. I'm sorry, I need to double check and make sure this actually will do something for this.
Reefer, you are next, but you already know what you're doing. All right.
Let's find out what she does
Yeah.
first.
It doesn't mention anything about fear. Never mind. She is going to...
Let's restoration.
Yeah.
Which Reefer does have a thing, because I know we're jumping into a completely new system. Read your rage. See what that does.
She hasn't gone yet, so can I do something?
My rage.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's yeah. What are we doing?
I'm casting one of my Pantheon spells. It gives me resistance to necrotic damage for 10 minutes.
I'm going to have Oria...
Okay, so
well,
that's
she
here.
moved out, and she is going
Rage.
to
Bonus action. Rage be 1 minute, 10 rounds. You gain it.
conjure woodland beings.
Is it
Okay.
part of this here?
She is
Yeah,
going
gains
to...
damage, strength checks and saving throws.
They can appear up to
Attacks,
60 feet
plus
from
2
where she's
daily
at.
damage to strength, weapons,
And they will be
resistance,
4
bludgeoning,
satyrs.
piercing, slashing.
4 satyrs.
Can't cast
Okay.
or concentrate on
They're all
spells,
ha-
right?
she can
The
summon up to
rage
4
ends
creatures
when
that
you
are
knock
half-
unconscious and turn
Okay.
and you haven't attacked the house dog.
We're gonna use these
So it really
green.
doesn't do anything.
If it doesn't say it on there, then that's just because it was. I will.
You need me to
I got it.
go to the
I'm
player's
getting
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
What page did it say?
Let me look up their stats
Hmm?
really
Did
quick.
it say page?
Now check your phone.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how their initiative's gonna work. I guess
They go
at
on
the
your
end.
turn.
They go on my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You got an army.
Where are you putting them?
Okay, so since I...
Reach.
Do they have to appear in front of me? Because it says up to 60 feet.
No, I'm just putting it there.
Okay.
Okay, I got it now.
You got what the reach up?
I got it.
I'm trying to think. So right here's 20. I'm trying to think, just where would 60 feet up to here get me?
30 is here.
Okay.
And what are these guys?
These,
They're
she
satyrs.
just summoned satyrs.
Okay.
Little pan dudes. Little hoofed guys with tiny little
Little
horns.
goat boys. Little
Goat boys.
horny boys.
Little goat yogas.
Yoga.
Okay, I have them right there, like that. And then...
Okay.
Sorry.
Keep losing my pencils. And that's something I shouldn't do. Just cast it here.
She'll cast resistance on herself.
Okay. So resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh! Shoot, never mind.
Reefer,
Sorry.
this is your turn. What are we doing?
I'm raging.
Alright, you snap out of that.
Pick up my sword and I'm
Yep. You
go for the closest one to me.
were so scared you just. Alright, so what are we doing?
I'm busting out.
To the closest one.
That's 5 feet. Where are we going after this?
I'll go right to the one, that guard over there.
Sure.
Yep.
10, 20, 25.
Okay.
Alright.
That's it.
That's down there, and it's gonna stay down there. Alright, roll me 2 attacks.
20.
That's right there. Nat Nat 20.
All right,
20
so
and
18. Nat 20 and 18.
18 plus your 7. So they both hit. Roll me to confirm the 20. Let's see if anything special happens.
Oh,
3.
no.
All right, it's cool. So, you're technically rolling 3 weapon damage. All right, so that is
96.
96 plus your strength twice plus your rage bonus. So
That's 96 plus 8.
plus your rage, so it's
It's
2 more
plus
points of
1.
damage.
So 4?
So
plus 4?
plus so 8,
No,
9,
plus 2. Plus 2.
yeah, for each attack.
Yeah,
Plus
that's what I
four,
said,
plus
plus
4 more.
Yeah.
So, what, 100 and what?
So,
So what was that
8,
again?
9, 10,
Okay.
11, 12. So you're
Yeah.
96 plus 12.
Okay, I'm putting 12.
96 plus 12 is 108.
Oh my god.
So I roll, how many of these do I roll?
9.
9.
9. And at the end of that, plus 12 to that.
Gotcha.
I have 12
3,
already
4,
in
5,
here.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Get it a little bit easier on
Make
the
it rain.
calculator. Okay.
That sucks. 10, 15,
They might not live. I mean, maybe.
22 plus
12. So
34.
38. No,
34.
34.
okay. It is bloodied.
One.
Let's say that
Oh, goodness.
Nice.
as the ever so calm and quiet Reefer, naturally disturbed in his mind space, decided that the best course of action would be to fucking rage, and you just see, and as the elevator hits all the way down, so no one was holding it.
I was like, I'm scared.
So the elevator's at the first floor, guys.
Oh, well, that's
Hey!
As you just heard a screaming barbarian, as you're slashing and cutting through this full plate armor.
And then kick her down. Slash, kick.
I think it's already in.
Oh, sorry, this is not the right person. So, the crit is continued. Apologize.
You know what?
So, slash, kick. You rage. Anything you want to say?
I want more.
All right, as you're letting her know, she's like, I'll give you some. But might not live, as she's profusely bleeding through
The
her.
one there that spied me, right?
Yeah. Yep. And it's their turn. Okay. So, first, this one, since you summoned them, is gonna move over there. 16 and then an 18. Do they hit?
They both hit.
They both hit. Okay. Reefer, a 5 misses. Does a 16 hit? Oh, does a 16 hit your AC? What is your?
Yeah.
AC is 14.
Okay, so we're doing 1 damage to you and then 2 to you.
Oh shit.
All right. So, That is 9 points of piercing for Oria and 12 of poison. As they slash with their long swords, and you feel the tip of the poison start hitting you. It's not poison condition, but it's poison damage.
So what was the total?
Oh shoot.
9 and 12, you
9
said?
and 12. Yeah. So 21. Reefer, you only are
Okay.
gonna hit 1 time.
Nothing.
So that is, and you're a frenzied berserker, so you're not Tome of the Bear. So I have to resist part of the damage, but not the entire damage. So you're taking 5 points of poison damage,
Alright.
and then you take 6, 7, 8, 10 slashing, but since you're raging, it reduces to 5. So an
10
additional
total?
5 damage.
So what, total 11?
Yes, 11 total. Because you're raging, you resist the physical damages.
Okay.
But you do not resist the poison, unfortunately. Alright, so as one slash, you kind of just block it off, and then she quickly turns the sword and then just slices right at your collar. And you feel the poison hit, but you don't give a fuck. Alright, that is their turn. And now this little guy. It's gonna go in and try to attack your.
My one satyr up there? Okay.
That might hit actually. That is a total of 22.
That hits.
Wow.
Rolled really high.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your satyr is taking maxed out 7 points of piercing damage and I need your satyr to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Is it? Well, they have magic resistance. I guess that has nothing maybe to do with it.
Not for poison.
So Constitution?
Yeah.
Flat roll. That's a 3.
3. So it takes a full damage, which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of poison.
That's easy math for me, thank you.
So you see the little imp go and start stinging at him. As the satyr's taking all the hits. Okay, we're going to Lass. Sylvia.
Can't do
Okay.
much. She's
Alright.
just gonna hold her action basically to get on
Okay,
the
so
elevator.
if you guys were holding your action for the elevator to come down, the elevator is down.
Oh, it's down?
I'm
Okay.
jumping up.
Roll me an
We're
acrobatics.
in there.
I'm getting in. I need to go.
Roll
bless
good.
my peeps.
21.
DC was 20. Because you have to time it. As soon as it's about to hit, you kind of grab onto.
You made it on
You're like
one,
a
that's
second
awesome.
short from being hit and impaled by this thing.
Yeah.
You are on top of this elevator, magically.
I'm a badass.
So, what are we doing?
I'm getting in the elevator as well.
Okay.
Inside. Not
Okay.
on top.
I'm holding it.
Oh, okay, and
Lazo
Only
wait
two
with
can
Sylvia.
fit
okay,
inside.
all right, cool.
I'll send it
So,
down for them.
Yeah.
as you guys are,
I'm at the
moving up-
top, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm already at the top. Yes.
Roll me another acrobatics.
Oh, I'm not at the top?
Yeah, roll me an acrobatics. Yeah,
Okay.
because we're moving upwards. This is a ready action you guys were holding.
Oh, I thought I was jumping all the way up.
Well, you're not fast enough to climb 4 feet before the rope goes. This is calibrated correctly. You're literally on top of this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as it going up, I need you to jump out of it before you reach
It
the
hits
top.
the ceiling.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So roll me an acrobatics check. This one's a little bit
As
easy
he's
'cause you're
going
prone.
up, I'm gonna help him with
18
the
plus 6.
tables.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. As Ariell's also assisting you when to do it, the DC drop a little bit, and you're like, all right, here's my tumble, and you are in here into this room.
Whoa.
As you guys are at the top, and that is where we're stopping you guys' rounds next. Okay,
Top of the round?
top of the round. Cal, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna attack. Oh, okay.
Don't hit yourself.
Oh, this is very. This guy is calling me because of sneak attack. But
Which one are we doing?
I won't do that. I will attack this guy.
All right, roll me to hit.
20. Sorry,
20
man,
hits.
23.
20 hits. He is a wizard.
So, it is a 11.
11. Thank you. That's easy math for me. Alrighty. Cool. All right. As you grab your arrow,
Oh, I should have
Right.
done something.
right on the hip,
And
and
then
kind
I
of
will-
slumping over to try to go to.
Do my.
Mm-hmm.
How far is he?
From you is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, almost 70 feet.
I don't remember. Oh.
60 feet is for poison strike.
Yeah. Yes, I'll move forward 10 feet and attack and do it to him.
All right. I rolled. What's a
Dex.
dexterity saving throw?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, yeah. He that is a
It's a
16.
pass.
Yeah, he is a drow.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you throw out your spray, and you see he's covered in his mouth, and kind of just moves his hands.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying hard, guys.
Alrighty.
That's all my things.
Okay, cool. 7. What are we doing?
I see the bloody one, right?
You see the bloody one.
I go punch the bloody one.
Let's go punch the bloody one.
You're taking the kill out of Reefer.
He
might smack you. He's gonna smack you.
Let's say one thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you roll to hit. Roll first. Roll your 2 attacks. Reefer is a frenzy berserker, which is different from Wes's Tome of the Bear berserker. He's a little meaner.
It's cocked, so
Yeah.
just do it. Roll it again.
Reefer's a little meaner. Wes is a little tougher. That's that's 20.
Natural 20.
Mine was a big old
I missed the first one, and I just rolled on that 20 on the
Roll to
second hit.
confirm the 20. Guys, apparently we need to go to the 5th floor now.
So
19.
close.
It's close. It's
A
19.
19.
Oh. All right. What did you get on the first one?
First fight was a 3, so
Okay.
it's plus 6,
Fighters
6, 7, 8, 9,
win.
9.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I
Roll.
missed
So technically, you kind of do hit with 2. So roll me 2 dice.
Okay.
So
Seven?
your d6 twice
Seven's a monk.
plus your
Oh.
your dexterity.
I'm gonna steal a d6 from you.
Sure, no problem.
So I'll just plus my dexterity.
Yeah,
once,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So the dice doubles.
So that's 6, and then plus the 3, it's
Mhm.
9.
9. All right. Is that all? No key points, nothing. Just 9 damage.
Yeah, just 9 damage.
Okay.
for that.
Alrighty. As you kind of go up and just hard jump,
Thank you.
boom, as using a little bit of your force to go in, and you're about to strike again with the palm strike, and you just look at Reefer, just, and that slight hesitation is like, oh shit.
Like, it's his skill.
Remember the movie The Avengers?
Yes.
Hulk and Thor take down one of those flying things. And right when it was done,
Wes, you're next.
Oh, I ready to dodge or slide. I spend 1 key point to ready to dodge.
Okay, alright, so disadvantage on your attack.
Yes.
So as you kind of calm down, alright, come on, what's up, Wes? What are we doing?
Okay, so enemies.
Enemies.
I guess seeing where Senven ran for, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to finish her off.
You going this way as well?
Huh?
You going where 7 went?
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
want to get the camera
Yeah, I'm going
to
where Senven went.
Okay.
look
Yeah.
like the better
Alright, roll me to hit.
map?
Okay. Alright.
I'll move it in
So-
a bit. Oh, it's also having a small
Yeah, I
screen.
know.
I'm sorry.
Wait, they got ready to
That's
dodge.
17.
17. 1 second. 17 actually misses.
Oh.
Okay, so that's alright. First attack's a miss, so second attack.
Alright.
That probably hits more. 24?
24 hits. Roll me damage.
8. That's 14, 15.
15 points of damage.
Yeah.
She is not looking well at all. As you run, try to hit her, and she just quickly uses her shield to block a lot of the hit. And as you smash, her hand goes down with just the impact, using the momentum to right into her chest where the slashes from Reefer are. And she is looking.
She's still alive.
She's hanging on by a
are you
thread.
shitting me?
Yeah, she's still alive.
That's my turn.
All right.
Mage.
Mage's turn. Okay, here's a thing that's fun.
Oh no.
So
the dragon is gonna come out.
Right.
Yeah,
No, okay, I'm leaving.
Bye guys, it's been fun.
I should probably have the page out already. I need. Pretty sure it's going to be a reflex. Okay, cool. So, it's going to be a 20-foot ring.
Oh no!
Woohoo, I'm not in it.
Oh, okay.
That,
Remember the cold damage?
It's not like you bought that for some reason.
It's not like about this for some reason. Okay, so 20-foot radius plus 40-foot cylinder at a point. Creatures take damage and then damage half. Okay, cool. So, yep, that's everybody.
Can I do a reaction?
I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'm gonna use evasion.
That's a 20.
Alright.
And she got nat 20.
Okay.
My dex is shit.
And mine is 2.
Oh yeah, then not very so important.
You will take
Let's
half
just roll
damage.
that 20.
Oh my god, y'all. Nat 20s.
20s, man.
Like, please do not waste any before you get
Yeah,
to
let's
the
save
big
those.
mistress.
We haven't even gotten to the big thing yet, y'all.
It's not.
We ain't
not
going to get to the end thing if we don't use the 20s now.
That, I mean, this is making the
True.
fight a lot faster than I thought. Okay, so, what do we get? Natural 20, that's passing. 20 passing.
20.
Sorry, Wes got nat 20, that passes. What did 7 get?
I got 16.
16 just passes.
Roll for
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
18.
18 passes.
19.
23.
Okay, I also need these two
Oh.
to roll.
Isn't
But
it?
can I
Hold on,
also
let me-
uncanny?
The horny boys.
Uncanny.
Down.
Oh, to half a damage?
21?
To half the half,
Yeah,
basically.
you will have to have to get away.
21 for 1?
Okay, cool.
Dirty 20.
Everybody has, except for one person.
The drow?
Her.
He's gonna ruin his life here in a second.
You got one job,
so,
dude.
because you are raging, I'm going to tell you a specific number, because you get that. You cannot half the ice damage, but you're halving the bludgeoning damage. So, for Reefer specifically, that is, so instead of 12, it's 6 plus, but half of that. So, Reefer's taking 13 points.
So I don't have resistance to bludgeoning?
You do. The bludgeoning was being cut in half.
Gotcha, okay.
You pass, so you're cutting. Technically, you just cut everything in half.
All right.
Let's just be simple about it.
That'll work.
That's just everything's cut in half.
Gotcha.
All right. So that is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I actually rolled really low, so that means everybody takes 12 points of damage.
I got evasion.
You take 0, and you're using your uncanny dodge, so you take 0 of this. She is dead.
So a male drow just killed a
Somebody
female
else
drow. What
Took your
are the
kid.
consequences
So
of that?
your
That poor
rage-
guy.
your rage- not to matter the
Depends
game,
on
but your
who
rage is
sees
gonna
it,
go this
what
way.
happens.
And she's saying right there, so
Oh,
she
and
saw it.
they also take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
yeah.
Does she take damage too?
Yes, she took 12 points of damage. As you just see him almost
Poor
reach
guy's
into his
so
pocket,
fucked.
kind of throws.
Yeah.
For you guys, looks like a snowball. It hits here and here, and the snowball bursts into several different just clouds of ice leaf. And
Oh,
yeah,
fuck. Done it now.
Yeah, he just pissed off the female drow warrior. And killed another
all right.
one.
So
was
this
Mr.
whole
Bradley
area
right?
is considered icy
Knock
terrain,
yourself
so
out.
it's difficult. So that means half movement for everybody.
How does that work for
Sweet.
people with nature?
This is considered a spell, so it's
oh,
not
okay,
natural.
never mind.
Yeah.
True, true.
Alrighty, that was his turn. Plus, he's gonna move now.
Run away.
Bonus action.
Sounds like a game show.
Alright.
You see the red circle appear and now you see another imp popping out as the whole room gets a couple degrees hotter and now reeks of sulfur. Alrighty, that was his turn. We're going to Ariell. And then Oria, you're on deck.
I want to bless. Let's do
Pretty much.
Senven,
Okay.
Reefer,
Okay.
and Oria.
Oria gets a bless token. Reefer and Senven get a bless token. We're gonna use one for right now, but you guys will move, so I'll have one just ready.
I'm gonna like step out and start lowering the elevator down to.
So you're gonna hit that with the elevator, or are you gonna step out and then just lower it to them?
I'll do that.
Okay. All right.
So that way they can both get in.
Okay. Next round, the Leo just start climbing up. Whew. All right. So as you see Ariel put his hands in the prayer position, a light floats around you guys, and now you're blessed. So that means add a
D4.
D4 to your attack rolls.
Nice.
So D20 plus a D4 plus your whatever's.
So if I roll two D20s, I roll two D4s.
Yes. Yeah. For each attack, you would add a D4. That is correct.
Copy that.
Alrighty, Dan. Oria, what are we doing?
Okay,
And
so
then Reefer, you're on
for the
deck.
simplicity of this, I'm gonna have the satyrs go first.
Okay.
Okay, so they can move up to 40 feet.
Yes.
So
Careful, because this has
I know.
no pressure.
40 feet would get it how far?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Right to him, actually.
They're
Alright.
gonna attack with their short sword.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Alright, hold on. So
I don't believe that it would have weapons when they come, but we'll, for right now, we'll just use that.
it just mentions. I mean, I could do ram. That's also another thing they can do.
I'll leave it all being out. I don't think they get summoned with weapons or armor. I do
Okay.
not believe. So yeah, do me a ram attack if you do not mind.
Okay.
I'm so delighted thinking about all
Would
the
that
good
knock him
things
off
that
the-
must be
can you knock
happening
him
in
off the
this battle
thing?
right now.
I mean, depends on how much damage.
That's bludgeoning, so.
Force back.
12.
12 doesn't, unfortunately. As the satyr just runs, you see that he kind of grabs his head and just slams it, almost knocking him off the satyr, and then just gets back.
Okay. The one over by the imp
Uh-huh.
is going to do another ram, do
Okay.
its own ram attack.
Over to hit.
That's a dirty 20.
That hits. Roll me damage.
5 points.
5 points. All right. The imp is bloodied, but I'm not gonna put a counter because that would make him fall.
I'm gonna have this one. So I'm gonna put down this one right here.
Okay. Want me to attack?
Oh.
Oh no, the
I'm
immersion!
sorry.
The
I messed up the
immersion!
immersion. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, we rolled up.
Forever.
Just say it's.
Yeah, say it's there.
Yeah.
14 to hit the imp.
hits. Yeah. Roll me damage. Yeah, I won't make it. Okay. It is there.
6.
That's its imp is gone.
Okay.
Since the imp is not from this plane of existence, as one round, and the other one just jumps and
Headbutt of
I'm
justice.
gonna have this one like from where it was at.
about there would be because technically this is still considered difficult
Yeah.
terrain. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Alright, cool.
That's as far as that one's gonna get.
Okay.
I can't do anything else. Oria is going to cast guiding bolt at
And can I see the dragon's the player's
level
handbook?
3.
Okay. So as soon as you do that, you see the wizard just
Thank
counter
you.
spells. What spell level was it?
3.
If the creature casts a spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell fails. That's one of his counters.
That's
Oh,
It's fine, I got it.
good thing I saw that.
Resistance on herself again.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
But as soon as you say it, you just hear it of a snap, and your voice kind of stops, and you feel the radiant energy just disappear from your hands, and he's just locking eyes with you before he lets go of his spell. Yep, that was his reaction.
Okay.
Okay, and then resistance on yourself. Reefer, what are we doing?
I'm going to get the other one.
Alright, Reefer runs
Jumps over.
What level is that?
Okay.
Jumps over cow.
Yeah, I'm short enough.
Just pull it to you over, he just jumps on the other side. Alright, so
HP.
roll me an attack.
Second level.
Not
If
20
you
again.
if you want to use your bonus action, you can do a third attack. Now since you're frenzied,
Big baddie.
Okay.
that's
So I
the
can do a third, another.
yep another
20
attack.
and a
That's the
You
whole
want
point
a
of your type
Oh,
of
let's
barbarian.
do this.
You are a damage type, and Wes is a tank type.
Let's fuck some people. I know you're near. I'll just pull it up. There you
You
go.
know what? I rolled a nat 20 with this.
My bad.
And I want to act, and I haven't rolled
Question,
this
that-
entire night, so I'm gonna have
Yes.
to.
Yeah, that's all
That
dice.
is all magic, right? Even like my key?
No, just the spell.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that
no,
sucks.
no, not 20 in this one.
No.
I think that was a
Nice, though.
12.
It's a 10.
Okay.
Okay,
Seven.
10 plus 7, so 17, 16,
17
12.
misses.
Well, plus what,
Oh,
do I have
7.
twos?
You had the d4s, yeah.
Okay, so it's 17, 19,
19 hits.
12, 13,
If 13's a total, 13 misses.
and an 18.
18 just hits. So 2 attacks.
All right.
So we're rolling 4d6 plus
Wow.
12. Yep.
46 plus 12.
Mm-hmm. Bring on the pine.
Oh,
Damn.
nice.
18 plus 12, 30.
Yeah, this she is bloodied as well. As just jump over.
Another Reefer autograph on a body.
All right, that is
Just pour it all out.
going well. Don't put links on my shit. Just saw someone link their page or something. Don't self-promote on someone else's page. That's kind of slightly rude.
No, it's just a YouTube link to a goat dancing.
Oh, that's funny. That is completely acceptable.
Good.
That is wanted.
If you frighten satyrs, do they faint like a goat?
Oh, it's
Yes.
the fainting Joe.
Yay!
But if you
I just saw a link. I didn't read
if you
anything.
listen to the music of it,
That's funny.
Okay, that was Reefer's turn. Alright, now it's, well, he's dead. But, alright, Reefer, we're gonna try to hit you. That is,
go ahead, piss me off. Just piss me off more.
17 and then an 11.
Yes,
So-
so,
You are going to take, so that's half because you are raging, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points altogether of damage.
That's halved already?
He only has the actual sword, not the poison. As
Poison.
she slashes twice, one misses, just poof!
wait, are you
But,
bloodied?
I'm giving up a few pints.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
bloodied.
Yeah, he's
38? Yeah, he's bloodied.
Alright, if you reach half your HP, we're bloodied, so the healers, that's a 4th edition roll that I like. Now you start having physical scars that, if they don't get healed in time, they are physical scars forever now.
Along with my other ones.
Yeah, you're used to this, but it still sucks a little bit. Alright, Impy's turn. Oh, it's right there. It's gonna help its master. And blah, 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 blah. Impy, that is 12 total.
Oh no, it doesn't hit.
Alright, cool. Then it's Last's turn.
13.
Last
Yeah,
and
it's
Sylvia head up.
I guess that's what.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm doing,
that
so
is
I
that's
get
kind of their turn.
No,
They
it's
have to pull.
14.
Oh,
Alright, that's where they are. Okay.
even better.
Top of the round, Cowrabao. And then
It's
Senven,
me.
your next Western
I will
after that.
attack the same person.
Alright, roll me to hit.
Is there advantage?
Nope, it's not
Doesn't have
advantage,
magic
but if you hit,
items.
you do sneak attack since an ally's next to it. The satyr would be
If they
considered an
have
ally.
magic items or
Yes.
shield, they would have more AC than me.
Oof.
Thank God for magic items.
Oh, he's a mage. Hopefully this hits. 15.
Just hits.
Yes. That was a low roll. Yes. Hello. Hi. Oh.
Oh.
That was a disappointing.
10, 13, 14, 18.
18. Alright, he is bloodied.
Yes. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna keep trying.
Put the chip over here for the purpose of it not falling.
Yeah,
As you shoot an arrow,
And
kind of just snaps it, and you see the blood just start pouring as he has his hands like this.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Okay.
Acid splash.
Acid splash. He already used his reaction, so. That's an 11.
Yes.
Roll me.
Oh. That was a really low roll. Okay, that's just. Yeah, that's just a 3.
All right. He is a little bit weaker now. I mean, not dead, but he's weak as the poison got. And you see that it's infecting the wound at the same time. You're kicking this dude Butudi.
Yes.
All right,
Butudi.
Butudi. So,
But
all
2D, and that's all.
right, 7. What are we doing?
All right, because I'm in the thing, I got 9 speed, so I can move up 5. Right.
So you take 10 feet and then you're fine. Now you have
20.
no. What is your actual speed?
9.
Well, that's 40 feet. So you have 30 feet left to move.
I have 30 feet left to
Yeah.
move. Would 30 feet get me like within like if I could get below him, would I still be able to get within 30 feet of him?
Yeah. This is only 10 feet. Yeah. If you're gonna do
A water whip to pull him down.
that 100% will work. Yeah, you are within
Yes.
range.
Yeah, and so it's water whip, spend 2 key points, and then the creature that you can see is within 30 feet. They must make a dexterity saving throw.
The one thing he's good at. 1?
13.
Oh.
I don't think that passes. And this isn't a spell, so you can't counter it.
Is it spell save DC?
Yeah.
Mine's 13.
He passes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry.
I just barely passed it too.
Oh, that's the same. So that does pass now.
Yeah, he has to hit it or get higher.
Okay, so
He still takes damage.
He's still on a failed save. Okay, on the blah 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 blah. On a so the creature takes half as much damage.
Mhm.
So it's 3d10.
Roll me 2d10.
So he's gonna take half that damage.
Yes.
But I don't get to pull him off like I
You do
wanted
not,
to.
unfortunately, no. If he would have rolled one number lower, he would have
It's fine, it's my kill.
Thank you.
got +4 to dex. They're fast.
Oh yeah, I don't get to use my +4 on that either. So
No, yeah, it's just pure d10s.
so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
Half that.
Okay, so as you run up, you throw out your whip and you try to grab his foot as you hear the whoosh of this water that you just it essentially kind of just grew out of your canteen, a la Cowrabao, and you try to grab a leg and you try to pull. You use all your strength, but nothing happens. And then you see a drow.
La dead?
Yeah, 9 HP. So,
Well, no, he had 9 HP.
yeah,
He's still alive because I did half, so it's 13. Half
14,
of that.
7. Oh, I missed. All right.
Yeah.
He's barely hanging on by
I don't
2.
wanna. I don't want you to kill the guy. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy.
He
Yeah, you do.
is 2. Well,
Be fine.
thank you for that, because all I heard was 12 for some reason. I didn't half it.
Yeah,
He's-
13 half, so that's 7. Yeah. So he's
So
got
he's barely hanging on.
Hold everything. I'll attack.
He's barely hanging on as the whip kind of hits. That should be his reaction. Okay. Wes, what are we doing?
Alright, so seeing as how the other drow lady's the only one left on ground level,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and trudge towards her.
Okay.
So my speed is 40.
You
so,
can easily reach. What are we doing?
Okay.
That's so
2
kind
attacks.
of a cluster over there.
You guys are defeating these folk.
Release the kraken.
right. Here you go. Thank you.
Start cracking
20
your head
hits.
open.
20 hits.
Okay, so that's first attack.
Second attack.
Second attack's gonna hit more because it's a I rolled
All right.
15.
Roll me damage.
Okay. Yeah,
That's a lot of dice.
that's a lot of dice.
It's a lot of damage.
Got all them chickens.
That's a lot of chickens.
That's I rolled low, so that's like 13 damage.
I have one
All right,
satyr who
as
has
you
not
just
been
run up-
hit.
Bash her in the head and then just slam her right in the face, and you see that she's just standing her ground, and then just eventually just towers down.
You can use them to fight the last big baddie too.
Bitch.
Bitch.
All right, it's the mage's turn. Oh, okay. We're going to cast a spell.
Oh no.
And everyone's clustered again.
Not me, though. I'm safe.
Wait, do we have that spell slot left? Ah, we have one. The last level 4 we're using.
Oh no.
The last
I will
spell.
All right, I
uncanny
need
it.
Ariell, Oria, Reefer, Wes, Cowrabao. All make me dexterity saving throws.
That's a flat 15.
Anyone who has anyone who's blessed.
Oh, bless! Sorry.
You get 20?
Not 20 loves you, man.
18?
I do
With the
good
bless.
when I'm
Okay.
bloody.
15.
I wear blood good.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay.
22 for me, by the way.
21 for West.
16 is the DC.
Okay.
What did you get?
I got 15.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I took you 24 points
That
of
hurts.
Uncanny.
ice and bludgeoning. Everyone else takes 12. If you're uncanny it, you take 6.
Oria's bloodied.
Yeah.
So I'm taking what?
We're
12.
gonna need to heal up before we
12
go
more.
further.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't he take even less than 12?
No, because he halves the bludgeoning because he's raging, and he passed, so he
That's
halves
Oria's
the other
great
things.
HP.
But he's evening it out
Okay.
to just a simple number.
Nice.
So,
Oria's hurt. She's got.
Hopefully there's 2 magic healing potions on him. Probably not.
I have a
Yeah.
bunch.
all right, that was him. Bonus action, summon an imp. Okay. Ariell and then Oria, what are we doing?
Sacred Flame.
The trap?
Yeah.
7 plus 4, that is 11.
No.
Damn it. Can you pull off 2?
Come on.
There's
I would hope
one.
So. Yeah, that's 7 radiant. Fuck you. Dude.
And the ring disappears, but there is still an imp in this plane of existence.
2 imps.
Well, one that he summoned. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I should probably kill that thing.
Because isn't this fast?
Yeah, it is also an imp. Yeah.
I got
Why
it.
not? I'll second flame it again. That one this time.
This one?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh yeah.
7.
Ah.
Right, roll me damage.
That's better. That's 11 radiant.
Light it up like
You
a
just
Christmas
came
tree.
in.
Like 2 one shot.
Disappears.
No problem. The only 2 things I did to actually fight this entire encounter. And I killed one.
I mean, hey, you're controlling the battlefield. It's really good. Anything
Yes,
else
I
you do?
did it.
Anything else over there?
I guess I'll move into the room now and.
You're not even in the room yet.
Did it from the elevator.
And I'm gonna look.
Actually, I
I
want
wanna
See
look.
hands coming out of the elevator.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
Oh my.
They keep the number to yourself until we call you. Okay. Oria, what are you doing?
Well, Oria for herself is going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on herself.
Okay.
So, really quick, let me. Well, I can
And
count
then
it.
Reefer, you're up next.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Do we only?
Dude.
Oh, we only have imps.
Yes.
Okay.
This is gonna seem
For the sake of
so
this,
fucking mean, but just all of them are
these
just gonna
imps
gang
will
up on it.
take this guy on. It has 10
Yeah,
HP.
the satyr was gonna.
Yeah.
The satyrs
So-
were just gonna take.
All right. For us being, all right, it's almost time. Okay, cool. Let's go back to other map. So
I
as
am no longer
the
bloodied.
battle is over, and you guys,
Kill it, my soapy lord.
as you see the satyrs ram and hit the imp and just
So they just hoarded it out like
Yeah.
zombies.
yeah, and they're still there. Oria
We're in charge.
puts her hand on herself and just heals herself for.
I healed myself for 18, so
18?
I'm at 30. I'm not bloodied anymore.
So,
This has gotta. We gotta change this.
what do we do, guys? If you want to take off the flag, you can, or you can keep it.
Oh.
I want all the stuff.
So from up where the mage was at, was there anywhere like else you can go up from there?
Yeah,
There's a
the
stairwell right
stairwell
there.
that is right there.
to
Yeah.
get to the bedroom, essentially.
Yeah.
Or what we think.
Okay.
Is
I want to loot the mage.
Okay, sure. What did you get?
I got a 19.
19. For roll me, if you get higher than the 1 DC, we'll just give you everything.
Not 20.
That's fine.
Is that higher than
That's
the DC?
that's,
that
that's
you
not
want?
higher than the DC. Spell a little bit.
Do you want the plus?
No, it's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. So, as you're looting the Drow warriors, the female Drow, together combined, they have 20 platinum,
Oh.
I'm keeping 20.
full plate armor, and a Drow longsword.
Wait, how much do I have?
Plus a-
How much did I get from that?
How much platinum they
Because
got?
I want to
I'm-
keep that
How much platinum they got?
Which
from the Drow Mage.
so,
I'm sorry, I'm BCG, but I
So
want.
it was the
I
one-
want
if
Plate
if
armor,
we're
the
going to
platinum.
do that, then we have to keep the order going.
Okay.
I'm just giving you the loot drop.
Okay.
You guys decide what you want to do. If you
I'll keep
if we're
5.
if,
I thought we were
if you're-
splitting all the loot, so you guys would tell me how much money I had later.
if you're going to take it individually, then we're going to continue on the initiative order
And
to
then
see
you're
what
gonna get a
happens.
dirty look
Okay.
from
I was just
Reefer.
putting
Yeah,
platinum in the
and
party
I would
fund.
probably beat
And
you up.
Reefer's pissed already, so he's bleeding and pissed and watching you take all the money.
Are you taking any of the money?
No,
Or-
just
okay.
put it in the party.
So if we're going to get it all together
to make it a
from
little
the
easier.
mage, the mage has 20 platinum. Together that's 40 platinum added to inventory. The
Okay, and you guys got that, so
two-
you'll just give me the money later.
Drow longswords, 2 sets of full plate, and 2 Drow shields.
Do we have a bag of holding that has room in it to put the swords in and stuff?
The sword's magical, as in, because, you know, they,
No, they did not
They're
look
just
magical.
poisons.
They
I'm
you see
pretty
that
sure
the,
my
the
bag
Drow
of
had
holding is
empty
full.
vials,
My
Yeah.
and the
normal
sword
bag
was
of holding.
dripping with Drow poison.
Do
Oh,
this.
okay.
How do the
Wait,
shields
no,
look?
it's not. I sold
They
some
look
things.
oddly curved and you know, like almost gothic architecture
Keep as
with
much
just
as you
webs
can.
spreading throughout.
Now,
Like
here's
the
the
Drow,
question.
that's why I'm saying Drow sword, Drow armor, Drow shield. They look Drow in attire.
Okay, I'm just
It's gonna be worth
asking
a lot of
because
money.
for the sake of it, how does I guess proficiency with shields work?
You are proficient with shields. You can use heavy. In the old games, it was light or heavy. Here it's just shields. Any shield, you can use it.
So I guess so a druid could
You are a
use-
druid, you cannot use steel. That's
You can't.
the only
Okay,
thing.
never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, this
Then
is
never
all
mind,
steel.
there's no point.
Yeah. We need a heavy wooden shield.
Okay.
However
So-
much Cal can put in his bag of holding, I'm just kind of asking if he can carry it with him because it's worth money, I'm sure.
Well, everybody
It's
also.
50 cubic feet, so you can still put it in there.
How much?
Okay, and then
He can put all of it in there.
Hell yes, do it.
the 2
Do
sword,
it.
2 armor, 2 shield.
Yeah,
We'll just put it in
two
there.
sets. It specifically need to write that it's drow. That's
Yeah, I did.
okay.
I
So
did.
2 drow long swords, 2 drow
Oh, it's
heavy
long
shields, and
Oh,
2
heavy.
full plate armors for the drows.
Okay.
It's gonna be pretty good to sell that
So-
later.
In addition to raiding the wizard, you find a list of all the house heads, maps to each one of their homes, and a odd note that is written in a language that you cannot understand, Cowrabao.
Okay. It's, I cannot.
You cannot understand.
It's not Thieves'
It's not easy.
You told us about the note?
It's not celestial.
I will say it, and I was
Sure.
like, hey, there's a note here with gibberish.
Can I try reading it?
It is not drow.
It's not
Every
German.
note's gibberish to me.
Is it Inferno?
It is infernal.
It is Inferno?
As it is.
I will read it.
I know how to speak that too.
On the top, in an arc, it says one name. Beelzebub.
Oh, God.
No.
And then instructions on how to summon slaves from its plane.
Do I read this note? Am I gonna? You wanna tell me about it?
Essentially, that's kind of what it
That's
sounds
actually,
like,
I go
but it's very
right
complicated.
to my Ariell friend here and let him see the note. And I'm basically starting to tell you this is what the note says because I really don't. I'm not sure if you can read Inferno on that.
From the books that I had read in the Drow library.
Yes.
I don't remember what they were called. I thought I wrote them down, but it doesn't really matter.
Kind of does.
Well, the name of the books is the 9.
Then okay, so you read the 9 levels of hell one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I read a couple other books.
Then the name Beelzebub is that is an important name.
Yeah, I know that I read a book that had his name in it, or her name, or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Its name.
I
Or their name.
upon reading that,
Technically,
my
it's a
already normally
Yeah, no.
pale face just goes even more white.
What's it say, Ariel?
It's like, did you just wash your face?
Evil
Because
demon
so-
summoning, I was right.
So they were basically just using it. To,
I
guess,
just well, actually I'm
summon
gonna go down
imps.
here. War of the Gods, Contract of Infinity, Blood of the God or Blood of Gods, Lord of the Nines, is what I read,
Lord, yeah, you have the book of Lord of the Nine.
What is
and a couple
what's
other
the
ones.
So
name?
Blood,
roll
War,
me
Beelzebub's
roll me a
spoken out loud?
religion check, Ariel, based on what Senven just said.
Do I get advantage?
was
Technically, actually, you would
What's the
because of your
names?
backstory.
what?
Oh, that's better.
Ariel's making a religion check.
Can I help
24.
him out with it?
Okay, 'cause I just wanted to know if the name was spoken out loud.
Yeah, Beelzebub was.
Okay.
Oh, but did you say the name out loud?
I told Ariel.
Okay, so you have to say the name.
Okay,
Yeah, I didn't
So
say
the name was
yet.
spoken out loud.
Yeah, I did say name.
alright. Does the name sound familiar to me?
Make me a charisma saving throw.
No.
What?
Oh.
Shit.
Oh,
Hey.
oh no! Are you sure? To you.
Oh no. Where did I write all that down? Gods.
17.
Does that pass your DC?
My DC is 17.
Then you feel your heart accelerating for no reason at all.
I don't like this, guys. I don't like
Ariell.
this at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
From your
It's not-
24,
Yeah.
you still have limited information. He is known as the Lord of Flies.
Yeah.
Of course, there's so
And
That's why there's flies here.
Oh yeah.
Currently,
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're stopping a demon summoning. We're heroes.
He's not just an demon.
currently, he is ranked as the 7th of Hell.
7th Lord of Hell.
Also, we keep throwing the word demon around. This is not a demon.
It's a
It's
devil.
a devil.
Wait, devil?
Devil.
Double.
Devil.
That's yeah.
If you look at it like it's. pronounced
You
devil.
also know him as one more name, the Lord of Lies.
Lord of Lies. I bet you he's a trustworthy guy.
So,
Hey, can we stop talking about devils? It makes me feel really uncomfortable right now. I don't like it.
Yeah, same here.
Elysian Vagabonds.
The
What
guy
do
who
we
is
do?
literally the
I mean,
polar
I think
opposite.
I don't like it. I just know I don't like it.
I have
I
a
don't know
feeling.
why, but I don't like it.
I have a feeling we're gonna have a nice little greater challenge once we climb up these stairs, and that's going to be our challenge of challenges. So we should probably heal up, maybe take a short rest or something.
So there's the name, his name, and then there's more names of.
It's his name and then instructions on how to bring forth slaves.
So it's just a
Do
summon.
we know like the
people.
type of slaves, like imps and?
It all it says it's slaves that you can understand, and this is very complicated, and half of it's gibberish. But you can read the fake words, but they're words that you can read.
What do the words say? Like the main points of the
The
instructions.
main points is to bring forth a slave. But again,
I have an
just
idea.
because you can read the
Let's,
alphabet does not mean you understand the word.
Let's destroy that note. I don't like it.
I'm gonna actually keep it just because I need to learn more about this.
Promise
But-
to destroy it. Later.
I'm just going to
I-
kind of make sure
I would
everyone
like to rip it
knows.
up, please.
Oh,
What happened?
no.
Wes, what are we doing?
Wes wants to get rid of that note. 100%.
So what is Wes doing?
Wes wants to try to grab for the note that Ariel's holding.
Ariell doesn't want to let West have it.
If you're taking it, that means I need athletics or acrobatics from both of you.
He's rolling.
Bow, bow,
It's the same
bow.
time that actually-
17.
That's a 20.
Are you using strength or dexterity?
I was using strain. No, I was using Dex. Yeah.
He's just that much quicker and just puts it in his robe. As you
Give me.
You can destroy
Damn
it
it.
later after I figure out exactly what this means.
Oria's gonna just.
It's the one word Oria taught me in Loxodon.
It's fuck,
that sounded
isn't it?
filthy.
Language.
While they're arguing, I'm just gonna start meditating to see about just resting a bit, as much as I
So,
possibly
are you
can.
guys going to stay another hour here?
Reefer's looking for a
personally
band-aid.
don't do
I don't.
Yeah,
want
Oria will
to.
heal him for
I say we're gonna. I'm gonna stay here for an hour because
Okay.
I know that we're not ready to go up the next flight of stairs.
Fine, I guess if we are staying, then we'll stay. I'll use my
So,
supply.
all right.
10 points of HP for you.
If that is what we're doing, this is a good spot as any to end the game tonight.
Oh.
Yeah,
boy.
that's probably a good point.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
West
you
has
guys gotta go
heartburn.
early tomorrow, don't you?
Yes.
I'm extremely the most complicated map I have made, technically with sets, will be next game.
Ooh.
So excited about that.
Oh, man.
And I won't be here for it. Aww.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, I'll be here next game.
Please help
Big game.
support our friends.
After.
We have a coffee. We have shirts for sale too. That's the thing that I forget to say. Information's down below.
I put it in the chat if you want to get the link, and we
Yeah.
have T-shirts that are
Yeah.
on sale on T-Public.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
If you just go down, you'll see a
They're on
T-shirt.
sale right
Just click on that, and it auto takes you to the link.
Pray to Paylor for us.
Pray to
Paylor.
We're gonna need it.
Pray to Paylor. I mean, that might be a good thing. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Love you guys. All right, adios. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
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 Hold on. Bye.